gosh. You know, I hope everything's working. What is up, everyone? Hello. It looks to be working. I'm back. Finally. There is a lot to talk about. Unfortunately, as usual, I am not as prepared as usual because my laptop crashed and it's the only way I can get all this stuff I want to show you guys. I know. I mean, I don't understand why games have to mimic real life. Like, you know, when I see people in real life, they go, ah! And then I try to play games to get away from reality, not get reminders of it. Come on. Anyway, hello everyone. It's good to be back. It's gonna be sort of a different stream today. Because I have a lot to talk about and I want to talk about it. And hopefully I can get it to work. Let me try. My flash failed. And I got so much to do, but I need to transfer it and it's... You cannot share this because the name is too long. What does that mean? Like, no, it's not. It just says share on stream. This computer or this laptop's about to go. Like it's on its last legs. It's bad, man. So, what I want to do is this isn't the best way to do it, but it's the only way I can think. What I want to do is talk about the one-shot run first. And okay, good, now it's copying. Please do not crash. I want to talk about the one-shot run first because it's going to be spoilers for those of you who have not watched it. The Backlogs one-shot contest. I'm going to like put here. I'm going to try to do my best and get some stuff done in this game while I talk, but I kind of don't want to. So I'll just I might not play that much because I want to focus on talking about this. So for all of the VOD watchers or people here now that don't want to get spoiled on that, since it's a huge video, I'll remove that pin and someone should remind me, and I'll also put a timestamp in this stream, but I want to give time to talk about that before I talk about anything else, because when I start talking about anything else, I'll actually have to stop playing the game completely, because I am going to be sharing stuff on my screen. So, one shot, one opportunity. Happy to see you. Hey, Solaire. So, yes, the secret video, one of the secret videos that will be coming out is the one-shot run, my version of events. And when I watched the one Backlogs make, so it's the Backlogs challenge, one-shot challenge. I don't know what he officially called it. And I'm glad that there is a lot he left out about my whole thing. And he kind of got some things wrong, but it doesn't matter because to explain it probably would have taken a long time. But I'm excited because my video, there is a lot to talk about. I sent Lemon a lot of footage, and he didn't use some of the best footage. I don't want to spoil too much. Also, I cannot remember. I opened up my game, and I have these three things, and I have no idea what they are. I do know I'm over encumbered. So, the Backlogs one-shot contest. So here's the history of what happened. Last time I went on vacation, the same sort of vacation I was just on, I wasn't on vacation because what I did was I did that challenge for many hours a day, sometimes 8 hours a day. It was ridiculous. And it was awful. And why was it awful? Well, they didn't explain why I did this. A lot of people think I was trying to show other people up. That is not, at least, it's not the reason. And I wouldn't put it that way. Why am I so heavy? So, what happened is one shot. Andy couldn't one shot. The only boss Andy couldn't one shot was getting some bitches. I thought something happened to you. Yeah, something did happen to me, but we'll talk about that later. So I did not do, again, spoilers. I did not do Soul Level 1 because I was trying to show people up. What happened was I was doing that. This is going to be, I'm just not going to play for a while because it's going to be really hard to explain everything and get off my mind. I hope that's okay. So what happened was I was researching for the run. So I should have recorded this and I should have recorded it and I should have recorded parts of it. But I basically did the run twice. The first time I had a bunch of cheats on so that I could know that I wouldn't make a mistake. Because in that run, there are many rules. I wonder what it looks like if I do this. Hold on. I'll just do this because it'll make things better. Oh, it makes things worse. Whatever. I'll be, this is good enough. This is the best I'm going to get. So what happened was there were so many rules and I was paranoid about getting disqualified because there are a lot of rules. So I said, I'm going to play. I was worried about using a point that I didn't have because what you do is you kill a target and then you get a point to level up. So I was like, all right, I just won't use points for a while in order to not worry about that because I was terrified of getting disqualified, which I don't want to get too into it right now, but Lemon did not talk about the fact that I disqualified other people in that challenge, and he did talk about it. I can't remember what started this, but someone was like, Andy, you're fucked. And I was like, fuck you. And I dropped some knowledge on them that they had all been disqualified because I have this arcane knowledge that they didn't know. And that I technically found evidence to disqualify every single one of them except myself. But then what ended up happening is we were like, okay, we're gonna we'll not worry about what happened, but we'll not worry about it. It's fine. And then I think some people redid that part, but it's a really funny technicality. It actually happened at least twice, and I disqualified everyone, so they can fuck off. I'm not saying any of their runs are invalid or anything. It's just this really funny thing I noticed. And I should say congrats to everyone there. So we are all in a group chat and have been since the start, and we are all very friendly with each other. There's some people that don't talk as much as others, but we're all very friendly. And it's kind of sad because there was at least one runner who had to drop out, and I've been asked not to talk about who it is, but it's really sad because he was really funny. But anyway, it's you, Giant Dad, remember? Is that your name? Was that your old username? I do remember an old username. What's up, Eli? So anyway, back to my version of events, just real quick. I don't want to spoil too much about what will be coming, but I just want to make some things clear. I didn't do that to show off. I did it purely out of paranoia because I was so scared of getting disqualified. And so the other thing is I wanted, not overkill's the wrong word because that means something in Dark Souls, but I wanted to make sure that, if it turned out that when I took off the cheats, I got stuck somewhere, I wanted to make sure I had more than enough to beat each target. And then it got to the point where I was like, oh, I'm super far in. I'll just do Soul Level 1. Because I was like, wow, Soul Level 1 is fucking easy as hell. Especially if you are, if you farm a lot. Yeah, so that's why I did SL1. For that reason, and also to stand out from people. It was not to I'm better than you. No, I just wanted something different. And the thing is, I was not aware that there was a one-shot challenge. I was not aware of this challenge, like, before backlogs until I was halfway through the playthrough, and I made it my goal not to research anything for this run on YouTube. If it was on, like, a wiki I did, which is why you see me doing some strange things and some strange builds, because I refused to look at other stuff so that I could be more original. In the end, it started going more toward pyromancy and all that. But my entire run, and obviously I have heard of like Reinforced Club from speedruns. My entire run was original, save for one part, which was when I killed Quelaag, which was the worst part of the entire run. I think it took me 700 attempts and like 12 hours or something of just straight doing it over and over again. I had gotten so close to the right strat on my own. The only thing is two things. I was not in the right position. I couldn't find the right position for it. And the second thing is that I was using cheat or debug menu to drop and do it, and I never succeeded.
Andy spreading Eldritch. Theloid knowledge to dunk on doors.
Thanks, No-Go Hippo. Yeah, it was a great run. But, yeah, I know that overkill gives bonuses. That's why I meant by not saying overkill. Oh, that's what I meant, Blue Jay. I'm pissed at Plateau. I'm not pissed, but I'm like, his method of killing Quelaag in a one-shot is so... Oh, wait. But he leveled up. Oh, did he level up? I completely forgot about that. Oh, shit. Maybe I don't know why I saw his strat and was like, oh, I could have leveled up. Or I could have done that. Wait, I got totally confused. Still, his strat was cool. But I think I still had to do what I did. So I found the strat, but I didn't find the position, and I didn't prove it was possible. And then I got in contact with Titus Actual for that strat specifically, and he said just go here. And then it took me like 400 attempts to even try it while cheating. And then it took me like 600 in the real thing. And I think I did it like 3 times. Dude, I miss when you were playing Resident Evil 7. You were my favorite streamer. Dude, I just watched through all those streams. Those streams suck ass. You should watch my Resident Evil 4 streams. Or 8. I do remember you. I do remember you. I do remember your username. I'm not sure if I remember exactly. I think I know sort of the messages you sent. Or I might be getting mixed up with someone else. But yes. Oh, also, if you have heard Asteroid talking about the July video and him getting pissed about that, that was the one-shot Backlogs video made by Backlogs. And it took him, he said, yeah, I'll be out in July of 2023, and it's 2024. So that made me feel better about my upload schedule, but now he's still beating me. You were my favorite streamer. That opinion is dog shit. No, the Resident Evil 7 streams are so bad. But thanks for sticking through that. That means you're a real one. I'm like 15 now. Bro. Okay, I do know who you are. Because I was like, I remember Giant Dad being really young. Yeah, so I remember. Yep. I'm surprised I do. So, yeah. The entire thing was original. And it's really cool because the 4 Kings strat, we all figured out the same strat. Although I think when I talked to media about it afterwards, mine is like a tiny bit different, but it doesn't really matter. We all found it individually. We did not talk to each other about it. What had ended up happening, and this kind of caused some drama, and it's no one's fault really because it was weird, because we were half being secretive about our stuff and half not. But media had done it chronologically first. Then I got it. And then Gamers Weekend got it and then announced it. I announced to him and then media announced to me. But we still all figured it out individually, which is really cool. And then as a thank you to Titus Actual, I told him the strat for his run, because he's been doing one-shots for a while. So he was able to get over that hurdle with my strat. And what sucks is I did it SL1, but what had happened was I did it normally. And I was like, oh, I can do SL1, which really is not any harder at all. Like, it's like the exact same because it's all pyromancy. And what had happened was I had done the strat, and then I was going back to Colorado because I was in Wisconsin this whole time. And I was going back to Colorado, and in between that time of me going back to Colorado, Titus took my strat and did the SL1. So I could have had it, but whatever. I still have a video of it. And yeah, so as you know, the winners of the run, if you watched it, were me and Meaty. A lot of people were saying, oh, Andy won because he did SL1. No, that's not valid. I knew when I did it, it wasn't going to award me any more points or anything, and it shouldn't be seen that way. I just did it to stand out, not to like dunk on anyone. All of them, or a lot of them, sorry, that's weird. Most of the run is identical on Soul Level 1. It's just these very specific bosses that get ludicrously hard. But yeah.
We eat when hungry, and we sleep
Thanks,
when
Gat.
tired of eating.
Hey Chandi, can't stay but glad to have you back.
Yeah. I hope to see you later soon. It's nice to be back. Thank you for the donations, guys. Did I kill Priscilla? So as far as I know, I'm not too aware of that bug. I knew it at the time, but that awarded no points, and I think that bug is on a certain version. I think it's on Prepare to Die. I didn't have any issues. I killed Priscilla, but Priscilla was worth 0 points because of that reason. I remember in Meaty's video, he said Lemon was going to give out a Mario Party bonus stars if it was a tie. I wouldn't like that. That would be dumb. Because then it's like arbitrary, sort of. Because the rules weren't set in the beginning. No, we tied. Fair and square. So yeah. So the 300 ping thing, that is not... I don't think I told him that. I know what ping is, but I don't think I ever measured the ping. And it was oversimplified. It was not 15 frames per second. Well, let's say it was an average of 15 frames per second, and sometimes, notably Catacombs, it was 2 frames per second, which he didn't show that footage. I gave him the footage for that, and he didn't show that. He showed it at Drake's, which the average was like 7 frames, which was horrible because Drake's is the worst. Is so bad. I hate Drake's. Was I playing on TeamSpeak? I was playing with TeamViewer. I know some people said Parsec. I actually just set up Parsec for the first time like 2 weeks ago. I don't know what would have been better, but yeah. The issue was... Parsec wouldn't have worked as well because I just did it and it works like shit. It worked just as well. So I used TeamViewer and Steam Remote Play. And the reason I had to do that was because I was recording and some other bullshit I was doing. For what it was, it worked really well, but there were several issues. One, my internet here is awful. Like, it is terrible. And it barely supports streaming. So when I got to Wisconsin, it's barely working up there. And the internet up there was bad. It's actually better now since I just went up there a couple months ago. Steam Link. I'm not sure what that is. TeamViewer. Yeah, I know TeamViewer because I had to use it for work, for remote play. You're gonna be a sophomore in high school and you were watching me when you were in 8th and 7th grade. Gosh, it makes me feel old. It's weird thinking how long I've been streaming. What's up, Darrigan? Yeah, Blighttown was not that bad frame-wise. It was kind of It luckily during Quelag, I guess you could say the average was like 25 frames. It more stuttered, but you get used to the like there was latency too. The latency was not that bad. I got used to it. The frames were terrible in Catacombs, and that's because there were both thunderstorms in Wisconsin and Colorado at the same time. But my game, according to my current review of the editing, crashed 80 times, at least 80 times. And sometimes it crashed because of Dark Souls doing something, and other times it mostly crashed because of something with my remote connection. Steam Link makes it so you can connect to your PC and play games from afar. Is that not Steam Remote Play? Or is that a different thing? Hey, I thought you were dead. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much, but the reason I had to take another week off was because of the wildfires in Colorado, and I was in danger. But everything is fine. I'm completely fine, and so is my property. Yeah, so I think that's all I want to say about One Shot for now. Well, I'll say that Lemon did a superb job. That video is great, and I think the most impressive thing is how well he balanced 10 different runners in a video. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not sure I could do that myself. It's very impressive. The other reason I had given him so much footage was because he didn't want anyone cheating, and so he wanted the whole thing to be recorded. And because of how difficult it was, I guess this was because I was remote playing, but because of how difficult it was to shut off my recording and all of that, and I was terrified of accidentally missing footage, and I think there's like 3 minutes of footage missing, and I think all as it is me moving like 10 feet or something. But there is like missing footage, but I like moved like 10 feet or something. It doesn't matter. Is because I would get taken away to do stuff. Like I had to fix a boat. I had to repair an engine. I had to stop an oil leak. All of this at my parents' house because random shit is going on. So it's stuff like that. You should do a stream of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's on my list of things to do, but I don't know if I want to. Am I 34? No, I'm not 34. I am younger than that. Wisconsin is best state. Say this as with zero bias. I just went up there and I hate bugs so much. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be up there. So before we get into, so any questions about the one shot run or anything? Again, go check it out if you haven't. It's very good. The lines you hear me say in that are, it's kind of sad because he didn't talk about the fire bombs that much. I'll talk about it in my video. The fire bombs is really funny. But, all of those were recorded when I was sick in Wisconsin. And I didn't know where it's like, I say like, woo, yeah, baby. He didn't tell me he was doing any of that. He was using that for a different part of the video. And then he took that and made my entrance where it's like, Challenger Andy reconnects, which is so funny. Oh, what's up, Panda? Hi, how you doing? How many more years until your video comes out? Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm still unemployed, but I did get another video contract, but I'm still focusing on that. But I can't make any promises. I will have another video. It will happen. So is this going to be a VOD or is it on Discord? What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You talking about my one-shot run? It'll be a video. Discord? I don't know why you're talking about Discord. Panda was committing election fraud. Nice. When did you learn you won at the premiere? Oh, no. No. I don't... I was the first one, to Lemon's knowledge, to have won. And then Meaty sent like a late report that he had won. But I think it was after the challenge ended. The challenge got extended. Oh, that was the other thing, is we had a month to do this. And with me going to Wisconsin and doing all this shit, it was extremely stressful. And that's why if another one happens, it's going to be hard for me to do it. I don't know if I can. Unless it's a way shorter challenge, because it was rough. At least I'm not in Wisconsin if it happens again, if it happens soon. But, yeah, I think it was extended to a little more over the month because everyone was complaining that we didn't have enough time. And so it was extended a little bit. It's sad that Plateau didn't get to finish, especially considering that... Oh, maybe someone wanted to release their video is what happened, so that then we couldn't hold it on any longer. It's sad that Plateau couldn't, like, do more, though. I wish he had finished. How many total hours it takes to finish? I haven't counted it up yet. The testing section I'd say took 60 to 70 hours, and the entire playthrough I'd say took 60 to 80 hours. I'll have a definitive number for the actual run, and I'm gonna cut out all the time where I was AFK for like real and like literally not at my computer doing anything. I'll have that number in the video. As for the testing, I was not really good about recording how long that took. You gonna pass on the Dark Souls 2 one-shot run? I don't know. How difficult was Manus? Manus is not difficult. It actually, everyone would agree, as said in that video, it's not difficult. And so the thing that happened was that even if you know nothing about the game and you're just trying stuff, it becomes very obvious that that pyromancy is extremely powerful. So I don't know who all got to Manus, and I know like maybe some people dropped out. I can't remember. But we were all doing Manus attempts around the same time. So not to blow anyone's bubble, and I was really, I don't know if that's what that means, pop anyone, whatever. I was very hesitant to record this because I'm big on genuineness and this kind of... But I realized that this is what happened in our chat. But someone kills Manus in his video and you hear us like all in a Discord call, like shouting like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was recorded in post. However, that is what the chat was like when anyone said, yeah, I killed Manus. We're like, yeah, because it was so awful. Like, it is no skill at all. Especially in those console players, they had to run there every single time. Like, everyone else is using save states. They had to run there every time. Like, it was awful for them. I think Manus took me like 500 attempts or something. A lot of people ask me this. I've gotten asked this a couple of times, and I got asked by Lemon in that group. They're like, whoa, what did you do when you beat Kellogg or whatever? I think when I beat Kellogg, I said, take that, you fucking bitch. The unfortunate thing with my video is it recorded with no audio, except for the very first one and like some speckled ones. It recorded with no mic audio, which was intentional because I just couldn't bring that equipment. But it was recorded with no game audio, and I do not remember the problem. But that happened. Kellogg, whatever. Did you get any cheese in Wisconsin? Oh, of course. A lot of ice cream, too. And so... Yeah, Manus is not hard. It's just like... It's just RNG. I mean, we thought we found ways to like bait him into doing stuff. I thought I did, and it's like, oh no, like this just doesn't seem like it works. I don't remember having any really audible reactions, and I don't usually when I play offline. I did say like, take that, you fucking bitch, after I killed Kellogg. And there was one time when I was so pissed off at trying to beat her. I remember like, I think I had to like walk away for a couple hours because I was so pissed. With Manus, I already knew what I was going to get into. I just like saw the solution. I was like, oh, this is just gonna be how it is. And it's not Kellogg's strat to one-shotter takes skill. It is RNG, but it's a lot of skill too. So you can do everything right, and it's kind of hard to do right, and then you just fuck up. Or I mean, then you the RNG's not right. Like she doesn't do something, and there's I'll talk about it in length in the video because there's a lot to talk about with her, and it gets really complicated with all the math. And then but with Manus, you just go in, wait like some amount of seconds, and then you just cast Fire Tempest, or I don't remember if it's Fire Tempest or Chaos Firestorm, and then you just hope. Then the stressful part is when you kill them, then you got to be like, shit, I can't die, and you have to remember to heal, because if you don't do that, you die, which means you can't get the Dusk point, which means you either have to kill Manus again or you lose. Which I believe Gamers Weekend, his Dusk, he couldn't kill her because she despawned and he couldn't do anything, which is fucking awful. Luckily for me, when I killed Manus, I was ready to dodge all of the fucking Abyss magic or whatever. And I remember breathing really hard when, like, I was like, oh, I killed him. And thankfully I survived, and then I drank and I was fine. Yeah. And so, yes, I soul level 1'd everything, except for Hellkite Drake, which, turns out I had the same exact strat as Titus, and he did it, and he won, and I did it, and it didn't work. So I don't fucking know why. So I'm gonna try that again and just get that SL1, because it should be easy. I don't know why it didn't work, and I tried for like 3 hours. It's kind of simple. Ash Lake Hydra, which I have the same strat as Titus, and I tried for maybe 10 hours and couldn't get it. I don't know if I did exactly where he went, but other than like maybe the positioning, we had the same thing. I think he told me it took him a long fucking time. But, yeah, I didn't do that. And maybe I'll try again. Maybe I won't, because like I said, it was 10 hours and it was horrendous. It's like so terrible. And each attempt takes like a minute 30, I think, because of how you have to do it. Can't you deflect magic? Huh? Any idea how long the video will be? My video? Could be an hour, I would say. Andy, where are the collab videos if you have Bonfire now? Well, I'm in Doomwolf's video. I'm in a JK Leeds video. I'm in a bunch of videos. There's another Doomwolf video I'll be in, I think. Some other people. I don't know. They all reach out to me and I do different things for them. When I say collab, I'm just like there for like 30 seconds or something. I'm not doing any big like thing with them. And then let's see. Oh, and then the last one is Centipede Demon, which is strange because Titus told me he used the same strat I used, but I don't see him using it. And the strat I used was extremely theoretical, and I never got even close to successfully doing my Centipede Demon SL1 strat. Like, I'm not sure my strat... I think it works if you can make a certain jump, but I'm not sure that jump is possible. And I think I spent like 6 hours, more than that, testing. Oh, Silver Pendant? Yeah, you can do that, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. I would just rather roll. I thought the one-shot contest was going to be a third secret run. A third secret run? What? It was one of the secret runs. So there's 3 secret runs I talk about. One is a Minecraft one, which I might never do, but I will never reveal it. Because I have to do that one completely offline. The other one was the one-shot video. And then the third one is something I will stream, hopefully next week, which is going to be the trumpet run, where I'm going to beat Dark Souls 1 with the trumpet. I'm nervous for many reasons. It's going to be hard to stream. When it happens, it'll happen. But that'll probably happen on Monday. I thought every run would be, from now on, would be a secret for some reason. No. I mean, the first two, I was just making a video. I was keeping them secret because they were videos. Also, I was told to keep the backlogs contest secret. So that was two things. The Minecraft video, I don't want to say because someone will steal the idea and do it because they have more time, and I don't want them to do it. I don't know if I'll ever do that one, though, because it's going to take a very long time to do. And the issue is, me specifically, it'll take a lot of time. Really, the person that should do it is, like, Small Ant. So I think I'm going to talk to him about it, if I ever do it, to get some help. How can you even play the game with a trumpet? The same way you do with most other musical instrument games. You have a pitch reader. I tried it out, and it works decently good. We'll talk about that more when it happens, hopefully next week. I wish I had two mics, because then I could have one that for the trumpet and then one for my mouth, but I don't. Well, I do. I do have that other mic. Maybe I can set it up, but I don't have a stand for it. Maybe I should just buy another Rode stand. These are expensive, though. Yeah. How come you had to keep the backlogs video secret if other people released videos about it? Well, I mean, I kept my involvement extremely secret. Like, I like, people would be like, oh, Andy, you're in the one-shot run, right? I'm like, no. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I was, like, super secretive because I thought it'd be cool. And because once I knew I'd won, I thought it'd be cooler if everyone was like, what? Andy's in this video? What? He won? Or he tied? What? I thought that'd be cool. Also because I didn't want people hounding me for it. Will the trumpet run mod all the models into various trumpets? Probably not. I did think about changing some of the cutscene sounds into trumpets, or trumpet sounds. But I thought if I like made the sounds in the game as a trumpet, that wouldn't make much sense considering I'm already playing one, you know? I might put it into cutscenes for a funny haha. But other than that, I don't know. I don't really want to mod because it takes a lot of time away from other stuff I should be doing. Rip throat for my trumpet? How do you mean? You winning when not even at your computer at SL1 is crazy. Yeah. What's up, Pericles?
I watched the one-shot contest yesterday. You, sir, are fucking madmen. I cannot wait for your video about it. You guys are legends.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you so much for the $50. I'll use that to buy a new Rode stand for my second trumpet mic. If I had less business sense, I would buy a condenser. I do have a condenser microphone, but I don't have a good instrument microphone. But I feel like I'm not allowed to buy that. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a horrendous run, but I can say I did SL1 now, which is fun. Oh, I forgot. So if you're like, oh, but Andy, you changed to level, I think my bottom level was like 34 or something. And I think that's all because of Centipede Demon, because I used Darkbeat or whatever. Gosh, there's so much you didn't talk about. My run, there's so much stupid shit I did that's really funny. Like, you didn't talk about it, but when I did the Ceaseless Discharge run, in my notes, I like gaslit Lemon into thinking that I needed all this stuff. So if you look at me there, I have a really weird build, and I have this big Titanite rod And like another thing, none of it matters. Like it's absolutely useless. But I thought it was fucking hilarious. And then there's something, the Titanite catch pole. I was gonna make an entire video about how to kill Rickard, and then I think I figured out something, and then I was like, oh, I didn't keep good enough notes, and now it's been a year, and now I don't want to do it. But there is, with the Titanite catch pole, I learned that you do not need dex requirements to use weapons in that game. Or like you can use some attacks without dex requirements and get like full damage. So I was like, whoa! And there's a lot of cool stuff there. All that matters is that you place funny green stones in your club. What? Oh, yeah. With the green Titanite shards. He made it sound like, or someone made it sound like farming those was bad. It wasn't that bad. I think it took me an hour to farm like blue Titanite chunks. My bottom level is 34. I don't. Does that mean something? I don't know what that. And he can finally afford more catchables. No, actually, on that note, can you vocode all the NPC voice lines to trumpet songs? Well, that's the thing. I can't like play much music, can I? Because it's all copyrighted, which is sad. Yeah, the slug farming was not bad, even at SL1. It was kind of annoying to do with my frames because I'd keep getting poisoned, but it wasn't that bad. Drake farming is fucking awful. It is so bad. And I think I lost three scales because I save and quit too fast and reloaded. I was like, fuck. Yeah, Drake scale farming is awful. I got to 30, I think. Plateau, I think, went to 50. But I went to 30 and it was awful. I think it took at least 8 hours. Was expecting chaos weapons with 99 humanity and Chandler's Trident with power within. Chandler's Trident doesn't work in Dark Souls 1, I think. Because we all looked at it, like, in the first hour of us all running, we all looked at it, and I think it only, like, buffs your teammates. Dark Souls 2, it buffs yourself, but there was something where we were all like, oh, we're going to get Chandler's Trident, and then it's like, oh, wait, this literally doesn't help us at all, so none of us used it. Something like that. It was weird. Yeah. Plateaus parts are so funny. I liked how Lemon did my parts. It was fun seeing the live chat during that. You literally said that word for word? I know I said it. I don't know what you meant. I don't know why I said bottom level. I guess because I'm thinking about how I did the run in testing. Because I'd start at a really high level and then keep making adjustments to get myself to a low level. What's the point in farming dragon scales? It is required for the dragon buff. So the higher rank... Oh no, I think I got to +3. Yeah, I think I got to +3. So I did exactly what Plateau did. Because, yeah, I'm almost certain I did. Because I was having issues. And I think... See, in editing, I'd have to go back. In editing, I think I was wrong about, like, this part. But I think if you're during testing, I believe that if you were +3, you have a better chance of killing Quelag, like, more damage values work out than if you're +2. But +3 raises how much you are buffed by the dragon. When you become a dragon, it's buffed by that. That thing is awful, by the way. It's like 1.5 seconds of a buff you get. So you have to do all of your buffs, get set and everything. Then you got to do that buff. And then you have to make your action, hit it in the correct spot within like a second and a half. And it's fucking awful. Mostly for Kellogg is really awful. Most fun boss to one shot. None of them are fun. Because all you do is you just press one button, really. It's just whatever is the least fun. Is anyone... I had a super cool strat for ONS, and then I made another strat that, like, you don't need it at all. It, like, you literally have to speed run to do it. Why do I have to find something that's better and easier? There's, like, this whole really cool strat that where you can exploit bonfire resting and have, like, more spells than normal, and it's that I figured out. And you can speed run it to ONS, and you can, like, it's so cool. But then I found another strat where you don't have to do that at all. Fuck. I do remember I was so excited. I'm like, this is so cool. And then I found another strat. I was like, oh, this doesn't fucking matter anymore. Just like the super complicated cathedral strat I had, and then Brad guy came up with something that was like better, and I was like, no, but I want to have this insane stupid strat. No, I use dragon form. I use dragon form a lot. It's required for some of my strats. You just don't really see it that often. He did not say, I don't know why he didn't talk about me farming Drake scales. If he did, it was like one part, but I did, and it was awful. And it's essential to a lot of my strats. Like, you literally can't do the run without it. The SL1 run. So, yeah, who is the most fun? I mean, you'll see a lot. I started casting Great Fireball, or maybe it was Great Chaos Fireball, just because it's faster than Fire Tempest, even though Fire Tempest does more damage. I don't think any of them are fun. It teaches you that the game's super easy if you use Pyromancy. Like, SL1 is not... I don't remember if I had fun. You don't have fun because it's only you kill it and you're done, or it's a million years of you trying to do it. You know, like the successful kill in 99% of cases, you just press one button and you're done. And it's easy. It's like you just do all the math beforehand or all the research. It's not a fun run. It might be fun to research, but when you start, if you are really like, if you're in a competition and it's like, oh shit, I'm Challenger Andy, I gotta win. And I knew at the beginning, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Like, I already was like, yeah, I'm doing this. If I did one like today, like if that challenge had come around today, I'd probably be like, I can't do this because I literally don't have enough time and I cannot afford to spend this much time on it. But then I was like, I'm winning this and I will fucking die if I don't win. Like, I have to win. I knew I had to. And, or at least, I mean, I was like, I cannot. No. Which means if I do it again, I feel like there's a big, like, people want something special from me, and I'm like, I fucking don't have enough time, dude. And that first run was awful. It was I would say the one-shot run may have been the worst run nope. Horizon Zero Dawn was still worse. For multiple reasons, actually. I would say maybe the Backlogs one was my second worst challenge ever in terms of enjoyment. It felt awful. Because I was alone doing nothing. I mean, I was alone, offline, and I had to put in so many hours a day, and my body hurt. Like, I was like I said, 8 hours a day. Like, my fucking bones hurt. It was bad. And, you know, I was supposed to be vacationing, and instead I had to do this, and my family was pissed at me because I was like, I have to do this. Gandhi, you were there. Yeah, that was fucking bad. And you know, like, the other reason. I need to make a video that one's really, it's super interesting, but gosh, that run was fucking awful. Again, if you're interested, if you ever hear me talking about that run, don't watch it. It's not worth watching. It's just really old and bad Andy, and it's just rough. Now, the video, if it ever comes out, will be a fucking banger, because it's a super cool run, but it's like the one-shot run. You can watch me spend, how many hours was it, Gandhi? Like 45 fucking hours on one strat. Gosh, it was bad. And you just fucking, I'm walking through the sky, and then it's like, fuck you. And it's, oh, I hate it. It's so bad, man. Gosh, that was bad. It's like, you just feel like you're being attacked by the world at that run. Oh. Anyway, let's not talk about that because that run was so fucking bad. Oh. Ashford, that'd be funny to do the... I still can't believe Lego Horizon is real. Oh. Yeah, Pyromancy is fucking busted as hell. But yeah, that all the runners had great stuff, and it was fun working with them and playing. And yeah, it'd be nice to do some... I think I talked about it, but I was supposed to do like a Lethal Company thing with all of them, and I just never got to it. It's hard because like Doomwolf's in Japan, Press Continue is like fucking in Germany, I think, or somewhere. He might be in Austria or something. And then like other people are in Canada. What I'm saying is all the time zones are weird. I think someone is in Africa. Maybe not. Oh, no, I'm thinking the Middle East. I'm not sure I'm thinking of the right person. Netherlands. Yeah, that sounds more correct. Andy doxing. It's a fucking country. It's not like it's a small country like the Vatican or something. Can I stream from the Vatican? Can I be the first Dark Souls streamer to stream from the Vatican? I'd do that. I got the cred. I'm Catholic. Let me in. Let me stream Dark Souls in the holy city. Let me do it. They're like, you must say the Lord's Prayer every death, and then we'll let you do it. It's like, fine. And no swearing. Fine. You probably aren't the first. Check the post VOD. He's running Dark Souls. Can I beat Dark Souls with the Pope? Be cool. 237 countries. You narrowed it down to one. GG easy. No anime references. Vatican 3. Yes. We need to pull out the picture where I have like the Pope hat on. I think the Snapchat with that was titled like, finally my dream. I'm the Pope now. So since we're just doing this, let me share with you some things that happen. Now I'm not talking about the one-shot run, so spoilers are done with that. Now let's talk about where I went. So I went to Wisconsin. I don't know why I said it like that. So I went to Wisconsin on vacation. Now, several things happened. One, I ended up staying longer than I anticipated, but that was my decision. Then, and then I had to take a bunch of people to the airport, which is another reason I couldn't stream. And then the wildfires. So there were some things that were out of my control. But I did extend my break longer than anticipated. Oh, and then I got a new work contract for video editing, which is cool. Keeps me afloat, I guess. Oh, I just got another temporary job offer to do music for people again, but still nothing stable. Anyway, so I went to Wisconsin, and I just mostly hung out with family. I was doing some work in the... oh, I guess I do have this. I can show this. Oh, okay. I have to do this a different way. I'm tired from talking. This is like the old days when I used to talk like the entire time about random neuroscience stuff. And now I'm just stupid and can't remember anything. So one thing I did, I was going to show a video of this, and then I don't want that GeoGuessr guy. I can't remember his name, but I don't want someone to send a video to him and then they just dox my parents' house. But this is not a good picture. But that's me. What am I doing? Actually, I don't know what this is called. I didn't know what this is called there either. Because it's not water skiing because it was a board. But I did that. I'm not very good at it, but I figured it out. So when I go back, I can figure it out. It's really funny because once I figured out how to get up, and I was like, oh, this is super easy. It's really crazy because it's like, whoa, I wonder if it's because I'm a skier maybe. But I was like, oh, this is like really intuitive to like go around and stuff. However, I was like, I'm not going over that wake, man. It is too scary. I'm not doing that. I'm not messing with the fucking wake. Yeah, my hair is really long. Oh gosh, it looks awful. My hair is actually like really long now. Gosh, it looks awful. I can make it look better, but I'm not sure exactly what the style I should use is. But my hair there looks awful because it's all wet and shit. But I can't wear a hat when I'm boarding. Water. See, it's not waterboarding. Wakeboarding. Yeah. I think you're right. And then my dad and I like doing sailing. I don't have any pictures of that, unfortunately. See, the thing with sailing in that lake is there's not much wind, so it's really bad. But my dad and I now are at the point of proficiency. And unfortunately, I didn't get to go by myself just because I had to leave, and there was not good wind. But now my dad and I on a sailboat. It's a butterfly sailboat. That is probably my favorite thing to do on the lake. Although maybe now that I can do wakeboarding, I can do it. But I really like sailing. But we are now so proficient that we are never in danger of tipping, and there is no reason for us. It's like we have to start going to other lakes to get a challenge. I really like sailing, though. Why is your wig growing? I want to try that thing. I think what is it called? It's like where, it's like wave running or something. It's like you're on a super tiny mini sail thing, or like kite sailing or something. Not kite sailing, but that looks really cool. Let's see. Did I do anything else that I don't have pictures of? It was 4th of July, so we watched a boat parade, which is really sad because back when I grew up, the boat parade was like 50 boats, and now it's like 10, which is really sad. I went kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding. I spent like 3 hours pulling up reeds and weeds, and that was awful. Okay, and then the next thing I did, because my parents are babies, I became the snake man, because there are a bunch of snakes at my parents' place, and they fucking flip out about the snakes. So I had to go and catch the snakes all the time. Now, this is the first snake I caught. I don't have pictures. Maybe I do have of the other ones. But this is the first snake I caught. So he's very cute. You'll notice that it looks like I'm just fucking like... I'm just like... but this is a very small one. And they're garter snakes. Now... you can actually see he bit me. I also have a pink freckle on that hand. It's been there since I was a kid. I don't really know what the deal is with that, but you can actually see that. So you can see my pink freckle on the left. But in the middle of my hand, you'll see, I think just one red dot. Maybe there's two there. Yeah, so he bit me. And, like, one of them, like, sort of pierced the skin, and the other one, like, didn't even pierce. So get good, idiot. But, yeah. So, I didn't want to kill... my parents were like, kill them! Kill them! Kill them with the shovel! And I didn't want to kill them. So, I had my dad drive me My dad's like, we gotta blindfold it so it doesn't come back. So we took it out like a half mile and I just like threw it. And that probably killed it. Not me throwing it, but it being away from water. But maybe he'll be back. He'll be back. My dad would like come after coming down the street. He'd be like, I saw him. He was coming back. I'm like, no. So he said what? He turned slaves. So any cottonmouths? No. Well, someone saw some snake that was not a garter snake, but no, they're all garters. What's up, Syed? Do you see any badgers? No, I didn't see any badgers. So I got, that was the first one. That was the smallest. Blindfold them. Yeah, like blindfold the snakes so they don't, when we drive them out to throw them, they don't know how to get back. Like they can't see the scenery. My dad said jiggle it around a lot. This one did try to get out of my hands. If you have your own hands grabbing it, they're not hard to get. It's really easy to grip them. The next time I use gloves. Now, I was okay with the snakes. I was like, yeah, I like the snakes. Then I found out about this fucker's defense mechanism. So their defense mechanism is not biting. I don't remember exactly what the mechanism is called, but the next snake I grabbed, which was like 2 times bigger than this, they emit a smell, which is like an extreme musky smell. And I don't know where it comes from, if it comes from it sucks that this is the second stream where I say cloaca. 2 times too many. I don't know if it comes from there. However, what I can say is it made me hate this fucking thing. It is so bad. It smells so bad. This one didn't do it, but all the 3 other ones I caught all did it. And it was so awful. It was so bad. Like, awful. Did I drop bloodstone shards? I didn't kill him, so I don't know. Oh, man, is it bad. But I caught like 4 more, always with my bare hands. Or not bare hands. This one I caught with my bare hands. The other 2 I caught with gloves. Oh, man, it's bad. I also threw them. I think my parents said they're going to start killing them because they're too scared to grab them. But they do eat rats and stuff, or mice. And we had mice. And I'd never seen like the sticky mouse traps. And my mom said, Andy, there's 2 mice. I'm scared of them. They're on the trap. Go get them. And that was heart-wrenching because I tried to pull them off. No, you can't. That was very sad. So they were smashed by Dark Souls 1 boulder. I tried to do it fast. That was... The sticky traps are very sad. Snakes or mice, which is worse? Definitely the mice. You know what I should have done if we had the normal traps, then I could feed it to the snakes. I didn't feel good about it, but at that point I was putting them out of their misery. I did not put the traps down, though. I didn't put the traps down. More like Andy's Fortress. I didn't kill the snakes because they didn't need to, well, I don't know if they ever came back. I should have marked them somehow. I feel like the 4 I grabbed were all different. But no, at that point, they were not. It was sad. Always makes me sad that animals die for the crime of existing in our warm, cozy homes. Yeah, but they shit everywhere. I mean, here's the thing. With the mice, it was sad. But also, they caused thousands of dollars of damage to our home. So, also, fuck the mice. Snakes don't do any... See, for me, I would leave the snakes there. Like, I don't care about the snake. I like the snakes. Well, these ones. If they were, like... dangerous, that's a different story, but these ones, they're not doing anything to me. Even if they bite, they don't even, well, the baby one didn't hurt me when it bit me. They're fine. I'm fine with them, but my parents are the ones that are like, no mice or no snakes. They also say no mice. Yeah, the mice is sad. That is sad. But there's nothing I could have done with the sticky trap. That's how it had to be. You should put a no snakes allowed sign around your yard so they can't come back. Yeah. probs handling them stressed them out enough they're never coming back? I doubt it. Yeah. Then another thing that happened, which has happened yearly. Oh, also we have bald eagles above our house. Pretty cool, but they also could pick up my dog and kill it. They haven't done that, but they are known to do that. So scary, but the bald eagles are super cool and they've been there for decades. And they happen to make a nest above our house, which is really sick, but that's not their main nest. Oh, and then I saw some like new, like they brought some eagles over here or something, like introduced them, and I saw it on the side of the street and it was just like there. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, well, yeah. And now the next thing that's happening is there's frogs every night on our window. My mom hates like every animal, by the way. So she's freaking out about the frogs. She doesn't say to kill them, but there are frogs that come on my window. And then there's there are toads. I want to say they're toads and they burrow and I love them. I wish they wouldn't pee on me, but I think those things are really funny. We need some music. I don't. Music is distracting. See, I would put on well, I can actually. Well, I can't put on Dragon's Dogma because it's a bad fucking game and it doesn't work. Hold on, I do have music I can put on. Oh, well, let me do this. You're messing up me talking about all the animals. Where is it? There are bald eagles on the hill down the river from my house. I always got to be careful when my cats are outside. Yeah. Are they Sorry. I don't know why this is taking me. Oh, yeah, this is right. I can put up that thing Peter made. I think, right? Peter made this? I'm pretty sure. Or is it someone else? Where is it? Because I know it has music in it. Gosh, this is the perfect time to use it. Where is it? Oh, is it in here? Oh, that is a terrible place to put it. Yeah, it is Peter's. Peter Jones. Oh shit, that's probably loud as fuck. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm sorry, sorry. Put me... Now I can be with myself. Well, sort of. Except there's still this. I don't want to fix that. Is that good? Oh, there it is. I don't know if that's too loud. I can't hear it, so. Yeah, this is actually pretty appropriate because it's me eating cheese. I did eat a lot of cheese. I did eat a lot of ice cream too. Oh, and then before I forget, I do, and I have it with me, but it's this stuff called Sippin' Cream, and it's like, I want to say it's 45% alcohol, and it's like peanut butter liqueur. I'm trying to figure out how to actually use it with something, but I have not. What? That's not supposed to happen. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, really? Well, shit. Okay, well, I thought maybe I got rid of it. I thought I had like a big looping version. Hold on, I know what to do. I just saw the answer. I can put other music on that I made. Watch your ears. I wish I could set the fucking... I wish I could set the volume before it comes on. Hold on. It's in my audio. Is it in audio effects? Oh no, it's in music. Maybe this one works. Is this the long one? 6 minutes long? Okay, well, let's just do this one. Okay, watch your ears. Jeez. Okay. Again, I can't hear it, so I don't know if that's too loud or not. That should be playing my Pokemon stuff I made. Where do you go? He's vibing with the cheese. I don't want to figure it out right now, but maybe I just chose the wrong file. Okay. Please turn it down. Is it too loud still? I know it's very loud. That's what I said. I knew it would be. I can't do anything about, well, I don't know if I can do anything about it. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. It's not my fault, is what I'm saying. I'm blameless Murad. We can't hear anymore? Motherfucker. It was fine after you turned it down. Okay, is that good? Alright, what other animals did I see? That may have been it. I mean, I saw a lot of... Oh, no. Okay. Don't know why these files are in here. It kind of concerns me. Oh. Is this going to work if it plays directly from my flash? That'd be cool if it did. Oh, okay. Here, I can turn down the volume. There we go. This should be good. Okay. Now this should be good. I got a couple more things to show. Where... Oh. I need to open it. Of course I saw some fish, but I didn't go fishing. Oh, I can't go fishing because I don't have a license. Where is the flash? There it is. Share. No, give me a preview. I don't know what it is. Which one is this? Oh, loop it. Okay, this is when I was kayaking. Yeah, there's just like a post in the water and he was sunning and then he went in. Okay, I'm gonna monitor this. Can I hear this now? Yeah, I can. I know, isn't that neat? Let me put this down here. Ah! Well, now I need to be like, no! Now I need to... Is this locked? No. There we go. I'll just be pure and I'll have to stand awkwardly. Or sit awkwardly. Annie, when he sees a dragon's dogma to play on stream. Yeah. Oh, what I was gonna say, the turtles, oh! I actually have a video of this, sort of. So, it buried eggs in our yard. And, oh. Okay. See, now I have to be careful because I didn't name these and my computer's not showing me previews. Can you please fucking, please. What is going on? Oh. I'm clicking the wrong thing, that's why. Sorry, I have to... Oh, okay, it's good. Wait, why can I still hear this? Oh! Oh, I turned off the music, didn't I? It's gonna be fine. Okay, I understand what's going on. Sorry, now I have to be careful because if I click the wrong one, I'm gonna get banned. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so this is after it laid its eggs. Watch this shit. just fucking falls down. Look at that strength. Look at that strength, that power. Banned for what? Copyrighted music. I'll talk about why in a minute. Do I like Ken from Barbie? I don't know. I don't have feelings about that. It laid eggs. What a smooth getaway. It's the struggle. Yep, and there it goes. Tired. Whereas 2 gigabytes of Kirby images saved? That's probably right. That's probably correct. Oh, I didn't put on the sound. Fuck. What is this sound? What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. Wait, let's hear it with sound because you can hear it fucking fall. I want to see it fall again. I guess it just, that's what they do. That's just what they do. They just they just fall. Okay. Now, that was 7:36. What's this video? Ah. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I forgot. Big seizure warning for this. Sorry about that. Actually, for a while, epilepsy warning. I'm sorry. We all good? All right. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. So, I went to the Minnesota Yacht Club Festival, which sounds like I have to have a yacht to get in. No, it's a music festival that there were like 20 bands playing. And your connection's bad? Is it on my end? He just watched. I'm not going to touch it. That's going to make things worse. Then it's going to really fall and just break itself. I'm sure it's fine. It's got that shell. So I went to a music festival, and this, what you'll see, and I can't play the music. Hopefully it's not playing. This was my favorite part. It's way better with the sound, but this is Alanis Morissette spinning for like fucking 2 minutes straight. I wish I could play the sound, but I can't. Yes, that part, that's where the guitar solo started, and it was really sick. And she's spinning. So at this music festival, they had Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Alanis Morissette, The Offspring. So they had all these old people, Soul Asylum. And before all these old people, they would put up a video of them in the good old days. And before this song, they put a video of her spinning. And I was like, she ain't gonna spin. And then she spun. And it was really hype. And I don't listen to Alanis Morissette. Your stream started bugging? What the? Oh, I see. Oh. Yeah, it does say I'm dropping some frames. I'm sorry. Am I bigger? Oh, because I made this screen bigger. I was like, wow, I'm big. Oh, cool. I love that. Thanks, Streamlabs. Oh no. I think Streamlabs is crashing. Don't crash. No. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That was intense. My whole computer just kind of fucking got fucked. Sorry. All right. I wonder if it's because I'm sharing this video file, I guess. I'm sorry. All right. Is this that video file? Okay. So now, I do have another video to show, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it ready for stream. But, oh. Well, no. I forgot. This thing is lying to me. It's showing me things that aren't true. What's this? Okay. It's not stuttering anymore. I guess that's because I was showing these videos, maybe? All right. So at this music festival, let me show you, let me say quick who I saw. Minnesota Yacht Club. So there I went because my friend had tickets. Now, I was under the impression that she had a ticket for me. No, her friends just abandoned her, and so I still had to buy tickets. But I would have gone anyway. So the groups were Gwen Stefani, who my friend really wanted to see. She was fun to watch. Alanis Morissette, which was okay, but there was so much politics that it was very hard to enjoy the show because it's just like in your face the entire time. And it's like, all right, cool, I guess. Like, I guess that's how she is. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, who is really old, but she was still really fun to watch. But she kept like winking. And I don't think she was doing it on purpose, but she had this smirk that was really good. Let me see. There were a bunch of trumpet players in these bands, and they were not very, they didn't do anything very special. Besides one of them, which, two of them, we'll get to them. So Gwen Stefani did a bunch of dancing and stuff. She fucked up one of her lyrics really bad, and she said, "Stupid girl, gosh, you're stupid." I don't know if she forgot lyrics or just came in really early, but that happened, and it took like 10 seconds to recover. There was the Head and the Heart. I did not get to see them because my friend wanted to sit in line or sit in the front for Gwen Stefani. Dury, I don't think I saw them either for the same reason. Morgan Wade, she's like a country singer. She was Michigander. I think I maybe saw him. He was like, Gully Boys was all right. They were a local St. Paul group. Harbor and Home was all right, but all their songs kind of sounded the same. Then there was Bugsy, which is another St. Paul group. They sucked. There was Nico Vega. Now, this is where I'm going to start talking. So during a lot of these shows, there were audio issues, mostly ear monitoring issues. So, like, as far as I know, ear monitors, number one, they go in your ear, and they protect your hearing. Number two, they, when you are playing on a stage like that, you have these speakers that are in front of you, and you can't hear the speakers for a good reason because it might screw you up. So then you have these monitors so you can hear the rest of your band and yourself. A lot of people just got yeeted. Oh, weird. Alanis Morissette strikes back. So you have these in your ears so you can basically hear the band and yourself. Otherwise you can't. So there were bands that didn't have these, like 4 bands there. They were like messed up. And I don't know if it's the venues deal that they have to have that, or that it's their responsibility or what, but that was really annoying. I'm still live, right? Am I not live? Why is my bitrate at 15,000? Oh, no, it's not. I'm not live. Oh, okay. Andy ignores Discord to chat during stream as usual. I normally do. That is true. Okay. Yeah, but 4:15 into a new stream? What? Really? Did they automatically start a new stream for me? Wait, hold on. No. I don't see that. Into a new stream? That's not showing on my end. Okay, two things. Number one, the new stream thing that's new if that really happened. Number two, we've updated the erase song feature on your video copyright details page. Try the new AI-powered technology to remove content ID claim music while preserving the underlying audio of your video. Oh, never mind. That sounded way worse than it was gonna be. Huh. Maybe that's better? At first that sounded like, when I first read it, I thought that was gonna be awful. Anyway. Can't rewind to the beginning of the stream? Okay. Well, I should have it all recorded if all goes wrong. Anyway, back to the yacht club. So, yeah, so this was a problem for Nico Vega, who has an actor as her bass guitar player, I think. It's that Michael something. I don't know. He's a Scientologist. I watched a Scientologist documentary over my break, so it was pertinent. Anyway, Michael Pena is his name. And apparently he's in that band. Anyway, Nico Vega had a half-hour set. I don't know why she only had a half hour. Most people had 45 minutes or an hour, the small groups. Her audio issues persisted for half her set. So we only got 15 minutes of her, and she was like one of my favorites. Then we got Will Dorado, which I met a girl in there. I met a girl. I was talking to a girl there. And I was like, who'd you come here for? And she's like, I came for Will Dorado. And I think I went, oh. And like, I couldn't even stop myself because they were not good. They were like this and they sing like this. And I was like, what? they were weird. Then I saw Soul Asylum, which my mom was super into. She wasn't there, but she's super into them. They were all right. I don't think I've heard of any of their songs, but they were fun. Their drummer looked to be having the best time of his life, which made it really fun. There was the Hold Steady, didn't see him. Gary Clark Jr., didn't see him. Hippocampus, I saw part of it. 3 of those was all because I was waiting in line for the 2 headliners. And some other things I'll talk about. I missed Hippocampus because I was getting pizza. Then I saw The Offspring. Now, I want to show videos of this, but it'd be too much of a headache. So there were many things that happened during Offspring. So number one, I got to explain this whole thing to you. So, oh, maybe I can turn this back on now. Also, there's just the snake picture. My Streamlabs is crapping again. Why is it doing this? Well, I can't do anything because my Streamlabs is frozen. Anyway, I don't know what's happening. I'm wondering. I think it's because I'm showing media or something. I guess I'll try and figure it out. My internet has also been bad since the wildfires. So, okay. So, this venue, which the venue is very cool. So it's this, I actually have, oh, I can't do anything because Streamlabs, please. I can't do I can't show you any more pictures because I literally can't do anything with my Streamlabs. And my it's just stuck. Maybe if I turn off Dragon's Dogma, that'll help. Want to reset stream? I don't know, because then it's going to break. My partner thought it rewound because of the snake picture. Okay. Should I restart stream? Did it just work? Oh. Why is Dogma even on if you ain't gaming? Because I was playing the game and then I couldn't. Maybe stop running a video game in the background will reduce the load of my computer. I don't think Dragon's Dogma doesn't have a load because of how stupid it is. It, like, that's one of the reasons it has problems. It, like, doesn't exist unless you're clicked into it. Well, now I can't show... It wouldn't be a Challenger Andy stream without issues. Maybe if I click a lot, it'll fix it. It didn't fix it. Why is this like this? What if I make it real big and then make it real small? That also didn't work. Fuck, I don't want to restart stream. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I might die. Am I back? Am I back? I don't know if I am. Am I real? Am I still real? Okay, well, when I so I closed Streamlabs, and then I turned it back on, and it said media files are trying to sync to the cloud. What fucking cloud? I don't know what that means. Don't do that. I think that's why. It's like trying to put my, like, 4K that's all 4K footage, by the way. It's trying to put 4K footage on, like, where's the cloud? I don't know where that is. Anyway, I guess that works, so now I got a new cheat. Let me show you what this looks like real quick since I just have it up. The venue. So this was in St. Paul, Minnesota. St. Paul. I'll have to show that later. St. Paul, Minneapolis, which came down the birth canal. Maybe I can show that. I think I can. It'll be hype. Trust me. Don't ask. It'll make sense when you see it. Okay, so this is the venue. Cool, thanks. So they had two stages. One by that, like, red house, and then one on the other side of that field. Oh, that big tree, there it is. So it was that entire, like, part near the water, although you couldn't see the water. And then they had, like, fucking 20 food stands, which had every food you could think of. And I got an amber, an amber chicken thing. Why am I saying amber? That's not what it is at all. It was an apple glazed chicken. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Let me pay $17 to get that. Fucking, like, this much, that thick of chicken was garbage. Then I got some pizza there, and that was really good. But in order to get the pizza, you had to... Oh, please show me the previews. Hold on. Oh, there we go. In order to get the pizzas, you had to get past the sniper team. And I was just standing there, and I look up, and on this huge building, there's just snipers. I'm like, all right. So... they were there, and, like, one other person noticed them. And I talked about this with my friend at the end of the festival. Rookie mistake. Do not say, oh yeah, there were snipers in a reasonably loud volume when no one else knows the context. Because, that made one woman fucking freak out on me. And she's like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean there were snipers? What do you mean? And I'm like, oh, there's, like, security. And she's like, you're full of shit, man. You're full of shit. No, there can't be. No, there ain't. They're not. No. And I'm like, oh, no, there were, but they're like police. She's like, I don't feel safe. And then her husband's like, she is very drunk. Please ignore her. I'm like, no, I think it's like partly my fault. Okay, so the venue was very nice. They also had these huge screens, which you could see in one of the videos, I think. The screens were awesome. Like, the resolution was awesome. The sound, sound team, the sound and the sound team were not the best, but it was all right. Finally, they took the shot and the conversation ended. So it was pretty lax until you could get to. So I would say on the first day, maybe there were like 1,000 people, maybe less. On the second day, there were so many people I couldn't see. Like, it was insane. Like, there were thousands of people there. And so for Gwen Stefani, if there were chairs in front of the stage, I would say I was in row like 7 or 6, and my friend was like in row 4. So we got real fucking close. And all my videos make it seem like I'm not that close. I was real fucking close. And then, so we got there super early for Gwen Stefani, and then we saw Alanis Morissette. And then we missed some bands and stood there for The Offspring, which, whatever. They were fun because apparently during their live shows, they do a bunch of like shenanigans in the middle where they are saying, they like do these really bad like dad jokes, and they're really weird. They're like not funny at all. There was one part where they put out these huge inflatable balls, and I mean like maybe like a 4-foot diameter, and me being a tall guy got to punch those fuckers all the time. That was cool. There was a little wimpy beach ball that people kept bringing. That pissed me off. I did catch it once, and I just grabbed it, and I kept it. And I was like, I got it for about 30 seconds, and I threw it back. But they had these huge balls, and I like, it was fun. That was really cool, and there were like 40 of them. So that was awesome. And then the other thing that happened during The Offspring is I got thrown into a mosh pit. It just blew up around me. Fun. And so unfortunately, I can't say I was in the mosh pit. I immediately got thrown out, and then 10 seconds later, security destroyed it and said no. There were also a bunch of crowd surfers, and I don't know if this is normal, but the crowd surfers would be passed to the front of the stage directly into the hands of security, and then they would take them away. I also have no audio. I apologize. Here, I can put on the music. I can put it back. This time it won't blast. Or at least it shouldn't blast. And, so that happened a lot. There were also numerous times where people passed out and a bunch of people were like pointing and like saying, hey, get them. And then, so I forgot to mention this, when I was trying to get to the front, I was being kind and respectful and courteous. At least I thought so. I wasn't trying to be too aggressive. I got to this one lady, and she just was like, there was just a huge blanket and no one was standing on it. And she was standing on the corner of it. And she said, "Don't step on my fucking blanket, you piece of shit!" And I was like, she's like, I put that blanket there. I've been here. I put that blanket in the morning. Don't step on it. It's like, okay. Then they let my friend go because she was, quote, cute. They let her go, but they didn't let this cutie go. Maybe she was with the snipers. And the battle music started. So that was fucking, she did not let me go past. And then she also just made out. Her husband was there, she's like, I love my husband, he's so cool, because I'm gonna kiss you, bitch. And then they just made out really sexually in front of me, and I'm like, Can you not? Can you can you not? And they started rubbing up against me, and I was like, can you not? Can you not? Please stop. And there was a lot of rubbing against me, and I did not appreciate it, especially from the bitch that said, "Get off my fucking towel!" I don't need it. I don't need that. And so that happened. And there was also so much pot being blown in my face. I got offered a lot of blunts, and I'm like, no, I just, because even if I was like, fine, I will, it's like you are aggravating everyone around you. Everyone's pissed at you. And so that happened. So that was like the first night, the first day. Then the next day happens. We saw a bunch of people, and Offspring was actually part of the second night. Did anything else happen during Offspring? Nothing like too crazy. They were all right. And then the next part, so now go to the next day, we're trying to get to the front, and this is like 4 hours before the headline event. We're trying to get to the front, and there's just this guy that says, nope, you're not coming through, nope, and he just does that, and then he just tries to ignore us, and we're like, dude, fuck off. Like, fuck off. Let me make myself more centered here. I was like, dude, fuck off. He's just, nope, no, just like that. Nope, with his shoulders up. It's just like, you fucking wannabe bouncer. You're like 4'11". Get the fuck out of here. I knew it. Do not. Anyway, I was nice, and I was like, fine, you can be a bitch. And my friend, he started like touching my friend and going like this, and she got real pissed off. She's like, don't touch me. And then we started talking about people, and he kept thinking we were talking about him. She's like, don't fucking keep your name out of my name out of your mouth. We're like, dude, we don't even know your name. He's like, fucking, oh. And he made that noise once, and it was really like, this dude is stupid. He also had sunglasses on. It was just, how long did the festival last in total? It was from 1 to 10:30 p.m. both nights. And so that happened. And so he wouldn't let anyone pass. And then that night I got squished really hard between like a bunch of people making out. I'm like, please. And then we met these two girls, and we were talking to them, and they were like, where are you from? Like, I'm from Colorado. And I'm like, they're like, I was like, you guys seem cool. Where are you guys from? They're like, we're from LA. I'm like, do you like it there? And they're like, yeah, we love LA. And I was like, all right, my opinion of you was like way up here, and now it's like rock bottom. Fuck you. Anyway, they were great. I just hate LA, and if they like LA, they're probably insane. So they came up with a wonderful idea. So it was hot as hell, and there was a company called Box Water. Now, fun fact about me, I had dated the daughter of one of the heads of Boxed Water. Now, Boxed Water sponsored the event. And they were passing around boxes of boxed water. Boxes of boxed water, like cardboard boxes. And these girls had the wondrous idea of taking apart the boxes and using them as fans because it was hot as hell there. They did not do this the first day. The first day, they threw the boxed waters out to the crowd. And what I can assume was directly from my ex, fucking boxed water, 40 miles an hour, right into my fucking crotch. Motherfucker! Damn! I was out for like half an hour. I was in so much pain. And that's the boxed water. I picked it up. Fucking damn! But people hold grudges. Motherfucker! It hurt so bad. I was like curled over. Oh my gosh. But they probably saw me die, and then they stopped doing that, and then they passed around the boxes of boxed water. And people are really nice. Wait, your ex was there? I can only assume so. And so That also happened. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Okay. You guys like ableism? Let's get into it. So there was this guy there. So there is this woman. She's maybe in her 50s and she has a walker and she comes in front of us. And this is when I'm like, remember I said I was like 8th row. This is like when I was in the 8th row. And she was there and she's like, listen, I'm having a good time. This huge guy turns around and says, it's not safe for you here. I'm going to fucking kill you. That's what he said. He's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. You cannot be here. You have a walker. You cannot be here. It is not safe here. I will kill you. And like a group of 10 people form around him. We're like, dude, what the fuck? What is your issue? And he's like, dude, I'm gonna be dancing around and I will kill her. He kept saying, I will kill her. And we're like, dude, like, what do you mean? He's like, I can't help it. I have to dance. She can't be here. She has to go somewhere else. She cannot fucking be here. I'm not being ableist. I'm not being discriminatory. I'm just telling her the fact that if she stays here, I will kill her. No, like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Just like, don't dance or go somewhere else. Like, what is your issue? And we should have gotten security to throw him out. It was like, are you stupid? He was probably drunk, but, and then this girl turns around to me and she's like, you know, I'm just so glad that there's so many religions that have a hell and he's gonna go there. And it's like, all right, cool. Please don't talk to me again. Oh my gosh. I am a force of nature called privilege. It was so stupid. He had no support. Everyone was against him. We're like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. Stop. Gosh, it was so stupid. I completely forgot about the guy. I don't know. I'm trying not to get into fights with people anymore. But like, this fucking dude. Oh my gosh. What else happened? Okay, one person I didn't mention. However, I'm really sorry I can't show the video. I'll show it next time. But I did see Trombone Shorty. And yes, he did circular breathe. And there's a lot about it I'm going to say. Otherwise, besides the circular breathing, Trombone Shorty probably was the most fun to performance. Number one, because he's extremely good at trumpet. Number two, because he had the best crowd work. And that is what I realized about this festival, is you get these small bands and they're playing good music, but I always think, you know, I would rather listen to this with these headphones in my studio, which is just, I guess this is what I call my studio, because it sounds much better. Unless it's jazz, you're going to hear something different. But if you go to a rock concert, you're probably going to hear the same thing. And that is what my opinion has been, because I'm not a fan. Where do you find all these people? It's just festival people. I'm not a fan of live music that much because I don't really dance and get into it. I do know Zero Chill was telling me that like Slipknot concerts are really cool because you want to feel that fucking double bass shake your body, which did happen at this festival at one point. But I realized that hold on. Sorry. I'm a little on edge for numerous reasons. One of the reasons is that of the wildfires. So I thought it was the police again. But no, it was just a neighbor needed to borrow something. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, what was I talking about? Trombone Shorty. Oh, so what I realized going to this festival is really eye-opening is that when you are on stage doing live music, unless you are unbelievable or you're improvising, you need to do something else. You cannot just sit there playing music. Especially, you cannot sit there looking bored. Or you have to enjoy it. Because, like Soul Asylum, their drummer, I'm pretty sure it's Soul Asylum, he looked like he was having the time of his life. Like, he's like, I love that. I love it. And Joan Jett does all this weird androgynous. And then she's like, she does like this weird wink and smirk. I love it. Cool. And that is what I noticed separated the small acts from the big acts. Gwen Stefani, of course, has all her backup dancers. And that is what I noticed. Hassan Piker moment. I don't really watch him, so I don't know what that means. So, okay. Now, where am I in my story? Yeah, Offspring. So, the headline act, who I was most excited to see, however, I'm not a huge fan of them, was Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was there for Flea. I am a huge fan of Flea. Did not disappoint. Very good. Now, I think I can show this. Let me know if it's... Oh, the media file. I'm sorry. I'm not prepared for streams like these. Yes, I can show this. I think. I didn't get the full thing, unfortunately. Let me put this through my monitor. Or let me monitor this, rather. Hopefully this doesn't freeze the stream again. Wait, hold on. Output. I'm trying to see if I can stop it from this cloud sync or whatever. Enable media file caching. That has to be it. Okay. It should be like... Fuck, sorry, that was loud. Oh, shit, sorry. They're talking about Minneapolis and St. Paul. Down the birth canal. Sliding down the birth canal. That's what they did. They just kept talking about sliding down the birth canal. Which came first, Minneapolis or St. Paul? It was pretty good. Yeah, I'm not a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. Oh my gosh, my whole stream is frozen again. Motherfucker. I don't know if I'm still live. Andy, please don't invite me to the music festival. What was that? They were improvising about Minneapolis, St. Paul, and the birth canal. Which came first down the birth canal? Apparently showing video files just breaks fucking Streamlabs. Maybe I can quit and come back again. But they were really good. I forgot it and I couldn't record it. There was another good part. The reason I don't really like Red Hot Chili Peppers is because the vocalist doesn't really I'm not really into him, but everything else is good. And it was with John Frusciante, or however you say his name. So it's like the original group. Flea was awesome. Oh, there was a solo he did, or a duet he did. Oh, it was so good. Oh, their show was good. Okay, I wonder, what else do I have to show? I don't know why my Streamlabs is just breaking. I've never had this happen before, where it just freezes. So this is not on me. I like Anthony Kiedis. He sounds funny. Yeah, they were fun to watch. He broke his ankle or something, so he had a boot on, but he was still dancing around. Chad Smith was funny. Do I have any other videos? Oh, okay. I do have something, but that's not about the music festival. Do I have any? Whoops. Do I have any more images? Oh. Oh. So we were trying to go get some food to eat at the first night, and we went into Domino's, and they were like, "Sorry, we're only taking online orders from an hour ago." So I took this picture the next morning. And then there were these guys who were super cool. They came around with huge fans and started fanning everyone. They were super cool. We all loved them. They were nice people. They were very cool. And now, can I show this image? Hold on. Let me make sure this image doesn't reveal any private info. Okay, so that's enough. Let's see. Is there anything else big that happened in Wisconsin that I remember? Not really. Okay, let me make sure this doesn't have... I don't care. Just fucking open the file. Yeah. Okay. Now we get into the... Oh, well, here, I can show this first. So I went to Mass at the St. Paul Cathedral in St. Paul. This is really cool. Highly recommend that you visit it, even if you're not religious. It's I haven't been to many cathedrals in the States, but this is the best cathedral I've seen in the States. It's not, there are ones in Europe that are better, but this was very nice. Although the service was subpar. I had to walk past a bunch of homeless people who screamed at me to get here, though. I don't know what that's about, and it's built on like a top of a really tall hill. And then the priest also said, "I pray for rain," and it started raining 5 minutes later. I'm like, thanks. I have to walk 15 minutes back to my hotel on this. Gah! Anyway. Now I'm done with my St. Paul adventures, I think. Wait. That's not interesting enough to talk about. Did the cathedral have nice acoustics? I didn't yell in it, so I don't know. I just have this picture. This wasn't, I think, oh, not that. But this is a text conversation I had recently. Oh, come on. Sorry, my friend gave me this wrong number. This makes me feel embarrassed. I hope it didn't cause you any trouble. And I said, don't feel embarrassed. Here, have this. And then they tried to start a long conversation with me about like where I lived. And I just stopped talking. Okay. Now, last thing I have to talk about. So, as you know, I am trying not to be, but I am very active in the FromSoft modding server. As you know, I have been scammed before. We recently found out that people have been getting scammed by automatic bots. So what they do is they scan the Discord server, they see the word, they were only fanning people. They see the word, show the snake again? I think I replaced it, I'm sorry. They have, they see the word commission, it pings them, and then they will message you, DM you, and say, hey, I saw you had a commission. Are you still open? And they have several different ways of doing this. Sometimes they'll screenshot it. So I was curious about this, and I said, I wonder how this works. So I said, hey, I have a commission. Wink. Would anyone like to do a model commission for me? Wink. And then I got a message. And so, I wonder if I can read. I mean, I feel like I can show this information because they're a fucking scammer and I don't care. So I always had the same route of attack. And I should mention this. Hot Pocket would want me to mention this because I was working with him on this. So Hot Pocket Remix, if you ever do this, which I don't recommend doing this, but if you ever do this, assume the person you are dealing with is not a scammer and that they're a real person. And you should not try and waste their time until you figure out they're a scammer. But if you are seriously trying to get a commission, always assume they're a scammer first. But anyway, I was baiting people on purpose. So I would always use the same bait because I did this multiple times. And this is the first time. And so I said, I need a model done. I want to put Kirby in Bloodborne. Can you share the details of how? Are you here with me? And I said, yeah, this guy. And I said, I want to put him in the game as a player character with retargeted animations. And they would always say, all right, there's several things wrong with this. Number one, Bloodborne is extremely hard to mod. Number two, modeling and retargeting takes an extremely long time. I told this person I would like it done soon. And then they said, this. So, can I, in your time frame for this to be done? I said, I do not understand what you're saying there. They said, I mean, how long did you want this to be done? And I said, he should be the same proportions as in the picture. He's pretty round. Naturally, they respond, okay. So, what ended up happening is I start asking them. So I say, can you show me this previous work? And they're like, yeah. They show me an art station with 2 3D furry models. And then this person sent me 2 2D drawings of like some sexy Lady Maria. And I just said, great. Other times I've done this, they usually say, sorry, I'm not home right now. And I say, oh, okay, I'll wait till you get home. And they say, send a deposit. And I say, I want to see your previous work. And they say, no. And what I end up doing is I ask them a forced choice question. And this has worked 9 out of 10 times. And again, I only did this because I was curious about certain parts of this process. So I asked them, are you going to import this model using CC Code's FXR library or the DS Lua decompiler? Both these answers are impossible. One of them ports special effects. The other one imports like models AI. So neither are right. And all these scammers would say CC Code's library. So then we have enough evidence and we'd ban them. Until we got to this person. This person had a very special reply to me. A very, very special reply. Okay. This is what they send me. Now, warning, there will be a loud beep in the middle of this. Or, sorry, within the first, 5 seconds, there's going to be a very loud beep. And what I assume is they are covering up audio. But this is what they sent me.
Look, I can do the project. Okay, I have studio. This is my staff. Why would you think I can't do that project? Okay. Where is that?
See it, Pericles.
Multiple projects
He sent me this video.
at simultaneously. Look at
And when he sent me this video, what he says in the video does not make any sense to what I said. So this is either a video he stole or like some video he made. Because listen, that I think he's covering up audio so that he can post it to people generally. So he's got his sweatshop of workers making commissions. And apparently someone else has been sent this video. But, like, yeah, they sent me this. So that's nice. The only other interesting thing that happened out of this, two interesting things. Hot Pocket Remix made, after my investigations, made a post in the modding server saying, hey, we're having a problem with scammers right now. This, and this is what's happening. A scammer screenshotted him talking about that. Sent him a DM and said, hey, I see you're asking for a commission. Are you still open? Naturally, Hot Pocket says yes. And then he says, I would like to put Kirby into Bloodborne. And he sent me this. So I'm like, yeah! I was like, yes, use the strat. And I know Clever Raptor, who made the Clever Move set, said, I will pay $5 per model for 100 models. And some scammer like said, yeah, I'll do it. Fucking like, so in our world, a model would cost like $100 to $300 or something like that. Sure as hell wouldn't cost $5. So we're just all laughing about this. The other thing that happened, which I asked on Reddit why they do this. So I asked, one of them tried to video call me. And then I was like, no. And then they blocked me. Another one tried to video call me after he got really angry because, for no reason, really because he didn't understand what I was saying because of translation errors. And so I was like, all right, I'll do the video call. And so I do the video call. It's a black screen on his end. And on my end, all he sees is my trumpet on the ground because I was practicing while talking to him. 10 seconds pass, nothing happens, he blocks me. So I go on Reddit, I'm like, why are people doing this? And they say, well, what they do is they take a picture of you and threaten you with it. And it's like, what do you mean? Like, my face is all over the internet. I don't fucking care. They're like, well, they're gonna Photoshop you onto some nude and say it's you. And I'm gonna be like, I respond, no, bro, that's too big. No one's gonna believe that. But I was like, nah, people I think have already done that. It's not going to affect me. But apparently that's what they try to do. But yeah. So that happened. So that's basically that entire story on that. I don't really do it anymore. It feels good when you get an account banned that is like an old account and it says like they've made it for a long time. When it's a new account, it doesn't feel as good because then it's like, oh, they probably can just make another one. But when it's an old account, they could have bought it or got it from someone. And the thing with the old account is that looks more credible because it's not something made really recently. But there are people in that server that have claimed I've gotten scammed out of like hundreds of dollars, which is really sad. And they keep getting scammed and it's like, at some point it's on you, but yeah. I've done it already. You're safe, Andy. You meet two commissioners, only one tells the truth, the other lies. Yeah. There was one person Hot Pocket told me to look into specifically, which was a really frustrating thing because they were in the server. However, they say, I know someone. So what they do is they stay in the server and then they will route you to another person who is not in the server, which means that person cannot get banned because Discord's fucking awful. You also can't report this stuff. Doesn't work. I've tried. They just took that feature away on Discord. So I did get that person banned too. However, they were way smarter than the other people. They still didn't understand English, but they were way smarter where they would not answer my forced choice question. But we basically said, we have enough evidence. But then like this other, they must think I'm a real idiot. Because I got the other person, they're like, ha, you think I'm scammer? Although they typed in such poor English that I just purposely misunderstood what they were saying and just said, I still have a commission open. You got anyone else? Then the original person tried to scam me. And then they kept telling me, look, I'm still in the server. And I'm like, prove it. Write a message in the server. And then they take a screenshot of me typing in the server and they're like, how would I do this? I'm like, from another account you have? Just like really stupid. But anyway, it's not really worth wasting my time. I mostly did it just to investigate and kind of get information. Been watching No TTS to learn about Discord. Every upload he makes, it's gotten worse. I don't know what you mean. Andy victim blaming? Well, it is sad, but you know. I think that is mostly everything. Oh, no, I won't tell that story. It's kind of personal to other people involved. I did play another concert. It was very hot, and I played decently. He covers Discord news, basically updates new features, etc. Yeah, I mean, it's always going downhill, so. That is how it is. Well... Oh, I'm late. Was the one shot talk in the beginning? Yeah, this ended up being a whole talking stream. So, it first starts with the one shot talk. And then it transitions into me talking about all the animals I saw on my vacation. Then the music festival I went to. And currently at the Scammers, which I believe is the end. There are some more videos I can show, but like I said, my Mac was like crashing, which was really sad. But that's the majority of everything. I did find out over my break that there is a yellow Kirby. This is him. That's him. Oh, well, he's yellow. And his name is Kibi. That's his official name. So I learned something new, and it brings great joy to my heart. Oh, yeah, I hope the VOD is okay. If the VOD is not okay, I will upload the VOD, because it should be all recorded on my end. I'm sorry that it broke. I don't really know why. Anything else that happened? No, I think that's about it. Yeah. So maybe there will be some more content with the other Souls people from the one-shot contest. It's just that everyone is lazy and doesn't want to schedule it. And it'll likely have to be me that schedules it. But I'm really busy. Andy, how was I'm standing on 1,000,000 lives, Isekai? Is that... Yeah. Oh, I can talk about some other stuff to fill this time. So, I played some games. I am now dedicating my free time to playing Fire Emblem. Which, I've beaten Fire Emblem 7 with save states and scums. Beat Fire Emblem 6 only if I lose someone, I restart the entire level. And now I am currently in Fire Emblem 5, where I am playing it for real, and I am not save stating, and I'm just going to go through. Although, if my main person dies, I'm not going to restart my entire run. Gameplay, really fun, and I think if you play it, you should play it that way, where your first time, you should really save scum, so you're not being driven insane, and then progressively get harder. The story of those 3 games is fucking awful. It is so boring, and I don't care, but the gameplay is really good, and I'm really enjoying it. Then I played The Quarry with my friend, which is Until Dawn's like sequel, spiritual sequel. It was really fun to play while drunk, but it's an Until Dawn game. So, I tried playing Amnesia yesterday through remote play, but it fucking crashed and burned. So I'm playing Sons of the Forest again with my friend. And the new updates, I haven't played it in like a year and a half, and they added a lot. What else did I play? I know Panda and I got Parsec working, so we were playing Super Monkey Ball. Maybe we'll do a Mario Party stream. The issue is none of us have good connection, so it's really stressful. I did watch a bunch of things. Piss Kirby. I'm standing. I know I watched it. I'm standing on. Yeah. Oh, I watched like 4 episodes and then I got like really bored and I skipped ahead and I was like, yeah, I don't regret anything. And then I think I read the plot and I'm like, I'm really glad I didn't get into it. I can't remember though, because all these shows turn into like polygamy shows. Like all these shows. I'm like, no. Or they get really fucking creepy and I don't like that. I think this one though, I just got really bored. They didn't go hard enough with the edginess. They like it just, which is a problem with a lot of these. They just shy away from it and it gets shitty. Also, if you didn't know, apparently I'm late to the party, but Crunchyroll removed comments and reviews, which is horrendous and is awful. I'm watching Failure Frame right now, which is pretty mid. I've caught up with Demon Slayer, which is pretty mid until like you get to that one episode. Then it's like, although I was not impressed with the walking. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, he's so cool. He's walking for 10 minutes. I'm like, I fucking do not give a shit. Please get on with this. This is so fucking boring. It is so stupid. It is so dumb. Oh man, look at all the effort they put into dust around his feet while he walks for 10 fucking minutes. I do not give a shit. Don't give a shit. I think the show's always been mid. The thing with Demon Slayer is it always has like 1 or 2 episodes where it has like extremely good stuff and the rest of it is just like, I don't like this at all. It's so boring. Mario Party 7 is peak. Laughs in 500 megabit down. Well, it's not the issue. The issue is the upspeed. Have I seen Oshinoko? No. I'm supposed to watch it because they made that same person did Love is War, right? Andy, is this the show you mentioned with the teacher saying the yikes stuff? No. Oh, that's Fatal. I want to say Fatal Frame, but that's a game. Failure Frame. Yeah. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube. It actually got me excited because I was like, finally a show that embraces the edginess, and then it drops off. But yeah, I can't remember what he says as the first line. I DM'd you. What did he say? I can't really say too much of it. Yeah, leading him to won't help any of us, so stop after bullying a student. And they're just like on a field trip on a bus. And then the guy says, if you're going to off yourself, don't do it when I'm your teacher. That's like the first 2 minutes of the show. I'll be fine. I'll just cut that part out. Oshinoko. I've read like the first 4 chapters and then I stopped for, I don't know. Monogatari. I was told to stay away from it, but I think that was the second one. One of my friends said it gets real creepy, but he was talking about like the second one or something. Andy, you're our goat. Thanks. I'm all bashful. What else did I watch? Kaiju number 8's really good. It's not that crazy, but I think it's good. I like it. And then I watched a lot of shit. And then I'm watching MHA, My Hero Academia, which is also like, it's the same as Demon Slayer, but worse. It's like even more mid. Although the music usually is super fucking good. And then like, I love Lemillion, and he's back. He's great. All the villains were really good. That villain arc was super good, but I don't care about like any of the rest. Isn't MC Sister a brocon? Not from what I heard. Swole hair, what the fuck? I'm not reading that out loud. Is that all I watched? I keep watching the first episode of shows, and then if I see more than one woman, I look up if there's polygamy, and the answer is more often yes than no. Which is fucking awful. Yeah, that might be, in gaming news, I have further removed myself from, I guess this is better for the library stream, but I more removed myself from Limbus Company because I think it was taking up too much of my mental space. So now I skip battles and I only do hard mirror dungeon. And I don't play any more than that. Oh, and then, because I kept getting blasted with ads, I downloaded that stupid fucking Genshin Impact game, the Zenless Zone Zero, which seems alright, but it takes a fucking terribly long time to load up on my phone, so I haven't really played it too much. But I mean, it seems like alright. It's weird to have a show that is like that. What am I? Fuck. It's weird to see a game on here that's that high quality, I guess. What's up, Bull McCloud? I saw you in the chat. It's been a while, I feel. I do remember. See, I remember. That's the thing I say. If you never change your profile picture, I'll likely remember you. And I do remember Bull McCloud. More like ZZZ. Free run? You say run is always good? Yeah, it is. Free run I couldn't get into because I'm not into shows that are like it. It's more of a genre thing. I saw a couple episodes of some wizard elf girl show that was pretty good. Wait, is that the thing? I think I talked about that on stream. Is that the one where the guy says I read the it's like something in the Seven Witches or some bullshit. I read the manga and like a couple chapters before I dropped it, but I have a screenshot of a guy going, "Hey, can you turn me into a chair?" It's like he says two things. He says like, "Can you turn me into a chair?" And then he says something else that's like really fucking weird. It's really funny. I watched the level 2 OP guy with the wolf girl, which was semi-decent despite all the cringe. And then those last episodes should be illegal in the United States. Holy fuck. I can't even say what they start talking about on stream. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. So I'm giving up. I gave up that one. I love Japan. They got such good morals for their shows. Jeez, fuck. You can't watch anything from Japan without being like going down the road. They'll put you in fucking, well, this wasn't illegal, but they definitely endorse doing illegal shit and like the worst kind of shit. There's other stuff that's straight up I think should be illegal though. Fucking awful. I don't know. I watched a lot of bad shit. Oh, I watched a show called Supercell, which is about a bunch of people with sickle cell that get superpowers. It's somewhat good, but it's extremely predictable. but it's all right. Yakuza House Husband show. Oh, I haven't watched that one. I thought you meant the babysitting one with the Yakuza, because that one's great. The House Husband one I haven't watched fully. That's a cursed premise. I don't know if they were trying to do it for diversity reasons, but it is like all black actors, and the reason it's pretty heavy on that, and the reason is like, oh, it's because it's sickle cell, and sickle cell is mostly people of African descent. But like, I didn't feel it was ever really like political or like woke or anything like that. I thought it was decent. I think the show is just extremely predictable. But it is it's because you see all the actors and then they say sickle cell once and you can extrapolate the entire plot. Like almost the entire plot from just like that information. Superpowers from what? I don't remember exactly how, but it's related to sickle cell. They made a pro wrestler enter an isekai. You can DM it to me, Asteroid. Weirdo concept, but predictable plot. Yeah, it's more than just that, but it's just like, oh, this white lady came in and say, we have a sickle cell clinic. And it's like, that's the evil headquarters. And she's the boss. She's the main antagonist. It's shit like that. Like, it's extremely predictable. Glorifying terminal illness. It's been a long time since I studied sickle cell. I always find diseases that are extremely... Well, the fact that sickle cell is so isolated to a group, I always find those ones kind of interesting. Where, I guess... I don't know. Sickle cell is interesting because it's very simple in a lot of ways how it works. Although, it's been... How old am I? 14 years since I studied sickle cell, so been a long time. It's one of those classic bio trade-offs. Get sickle cell, unlikely to get malaria, superpower. No, they literally get like superpowers. They're all generic superpowers. Like none of them are anything interesting. They even say, man, you're like the Flash. Andy Neko, I'm not going to explain the fucking plot of the show to you. It's fucking, I don't, just watch it yourself. I don't even really remember. They don't explain exactly how the link works till like the 6th episode, but it's, I don't fucking, it doesn't matter. I don't think they're glorifying a terminal illness. In fact, I would say they do. They could show more how awful it is, but they showed some of how awful it is. Watch it after that pitch. I mean, it's pretty mid, but stop asking questions. That is like the least an interesting part about their bullshit science of how sickle cell leads to superpowers. I don't. The guy that explains it, the scientist, he explains it like it's common sense. It's really fucking stupid. The only words in our vocabulary right now are mid or peak. Well, no. When I say mid, it's like, that is a good... Mid to me means like 3 stars or like, what, a 60 to 70% on the Rotten Tomatoes. Maybe for some people it'll be entertaining enough, but for most people it's going to be like, oh, this is something I can watch if I have nothing else to do. It's not like something good where it's like, you want to watch this because this is really entertaining. It's like, it's all right. It's not going to be like life-changing or anything. 70 is a passing grade. Well, that is the thing. See, I don't want to get into this too much, but with movie ratings, the scales are not, I don't interpret them how they originally were written, and they shouldn't be anyway. But if it's 70, it means it's mid. If it is below 70, it is ass, and it is not worth your time unless it is a 30% or below. Then it could be good. Then it could be good. It could either be really good or it can be so bad that it's good. You don't know, especially if that's the critic score, because then it could be real good. If audience and the critics are saying like 20% or 10%, then it's probably shit. But then if you get above 75, then it's probably good. If you get above 90, especially audience score, then it's probably pretty good. What's that show called again? Supercell. S-U-P-A. Cell. You know what's funny about, see how I had trouble saying S and I hesitated and I said it like that? I almost think that's from a traumatic incident where I was in a spelling bee that I would have won. However, I said S instead of C by accident because they're similar in my mind. I knew what the right thing was and I had written it down correctly, but I just said S instead of C. So I got the word wrong, got out in like the second round and I started crying. I was like in second grade. Troll Hunters rating. Peak fire. I don't really use the word peak. I don't like that word. I like using all the jazz language like bop and slaps. I like that. Core memory refreshed. Yeah, I kind of remember it visually. I just know it happened. I was going through some old, so after the wildfires, you know, I was like, shit, I gotta back up all these photographs we have that aren't digital. And I found some old memories. I was like, oh, I remember that. And I remember it being way worse, but I guess it wasn't. The specific memory I'm thinking about is I think I was 5 or 6. And I was at my parents' house in Wisconsin. And there's this super steep drive. Like, it is, like, insanely steep. Like, if you had to drive a car up, you have to be going pretty damn fast or you're going to fall back with most cars. And I had a tricycle. It wasn't like a normal tricycle. It was like a big plastic one that was like a motorcycle kind of tricycle. And I remember my dad was behind me and I was there at the top of the hill. And I'm like, I'm going to go down. And I want to say this hill is like 4 car lengths, maybe, whatever that equates to. And so I go down. Within 2 seconds, somehow I flip and tumble down the entire hill. And I think I like almost passed out. And then I started crying. And my body was covered in scabs. It was pretty bad. What kind of car? Your average ass car. Average ass car. Steeper than the Souls difficulty curve? Does any Souls game have a steep difficulty curve? I don't think they do. I don't think any of them do. Bloodborne does. Bloodborne has a steep curve, being Gascoigne. But, I don't think Dark Souls does. I think it's pretty steady. It's pretty steady. Irithyll is a bit of a spike. I can't really remember DS3 is the issue. We out and see ya. Thanks for hanging out. And you do not say the B word in today's years. Fuck out of here. Dark Souls has a steep curve if you go the wrong way. I mean, that's true. Does Sekiro count? Yeah, what are you saying? Genichiro is the big steepness. I would agree for that. Genichiro is, that's his name, right? Is Sekiro's Gascoigne. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I don't know about Elden Ring. I went the wrong way all the time. Did I play anything else? Let me look real quick. And then I'll finish up here. I will play GTFO soon. No, I don't think I played anything else. I wonder if I should stream Amnesia. Tried to play it with Steam Remote Play, but it just couldn't get it. It just sucked. But maybe I can do that. I have watched an entire playthrough of Amnesia, but I've never played it. So I feel like that's one of those games you have to say like you played and beat. You know, it's one of those ones. Just like Halo or Dark Souls. Yeah. I think that's about everything. Quasimorph recently? I haven't heard that one. The first Genichiro fight in the tutorial is indeed a steep difficulty curve because you can't even win it. I mean, technically you can win it. It's just in the cutscene they kill you. Yeah. Well, sorry for everyone that wanted Dragon's Dogma Asteroid. So my plan, hopefully, I know I said I was going to do some like one-off streams. I don't know if I should do that given I've been gone for so long. But what I think I will do is on Thursday, it will be Library of Ruina. On Friday, it will be Dragon's Dogma. On Monday, I will start the Trumpet Challenge run. I will try. If I do not, it will be Dragon's Dogma on Mondays. Can I say library again? Library. Currently watching your limited movement Minecraft video. It's amazing. Oh, yeah. I was thinking of the other Minecraft one I did. Gotta do that too. Yeah, thanks. Trumpet Challenge run? Yeah, I will be beating Dark Souls 1 with my trumpet. We will see how it works. There will be obvious problems, but we will see. I'm just so glad you're back. Things have been very rough for me, and I'm feeling better already. Thank you. I'm glad, Swoller. That makes me happy that I can have that effect. Just stream roguelikes. You will swim in views. I don't like roguelikes, though, is the problem. I expect Kirby mods by noon, Andy. Well, I actually talked about, like, so I want... I need to stop doing all these things. That's actually real... So that's the schedule. Anyway, I have realized that I have too many things going on in my life. I have too many jobs and not a stable... I just need one stable job. But right now, documentary film editor... I work for a music company temporarily. I play in a concert band. I have a trumpet to play. I have a flugelhorn to play, which isn't that big of a difference because they're both mostly the same. I haven't played clarinet in weeks, and I said I'd do that once a week. I haven't played my bass, which is not really on my mind. Still applying to jobs. I applied to so many jobs that the website said I can no longer apply to any jobs. I must delete applications. So I went to delete application and it said, fuck you! You can't delete applications. You must email our company to delete the applications, you fucking idiot. So I said, delete all the applications from this time period to this time period. And they said, fuck you, we will only delete half of what you said. So I have once again hit the limit on the number of applications I have sent. Motherfuckers. So it's not ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's so fucking bad, dude. No, this is a university website. Stable job, is there a horse track nearby? That's so funny. Why would there be a limit on that? Because they fucking store every single cover letter I write in the damn website or some bullshit. You know, you got to make a different resume for each job and a different cover letter for each job and then references. But, now at this point, I basically have 40 different cover letters where I just change the fucking template because I don't care about any of these jobs enough. I'm just trying to get something at this point. Oh gosh. I was gonna recommend your alumni org, but looks like you're already doing that. Yeah, they're not helpful. Also, the resume people are fucking stupid. I'm still pissed because this lady... one of the things I remember from that useless 1 hour meeting was she's like, you shouldn't be sending your references out to anyone. And I was like, what? What do you mean? They're like, never send a reference out unless they ask. Like, you shouldn't ever send a reference out. This kind woman doesn't know her own university where every single application from the entire Colorado University system requires you to put a reference in or you cannot proceed. And that is how it is on almost every single site. So she has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Or at least not in my field or any other job that I look at. Fucking... Oh. If you send me a reference, I'm deleting your application for you. What do you mean? You can't get into it. You can't go through these automated systems without putting in a reference. It's a required document. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care about references too much. I just wish they'd stop asking for fucking cover letters, because cover letters are such a waste of time. Just let me, unless it's a super high level job, just let me express my cover letter in the fucking interview. It takes a long time to make a good cover letter. It takes me like half an hour to an hour if I write it from scratch. I send it off and I don't even get a reply back. Fuck that, dude. I have so many cover letters. I fucking hate cover letters. Can you send us your headshot while you're at it? Also, can I say LinkedIn is fucking just poison brain rot. I hate LinkedIn. LinkedIn is so awful. So many fucking stupid ass social media posts on there. Why don't you use boss language? Say, nah, I'm not doing that. Instead of, oh yes, I'll do that for you. Thank you. There is nothing that pisses me off more on social media than LinkedIn posts. Oh my gosh, fuck them. What even happens on LinkedIn? CEO is trying to fucking... I don't feel like satisfy their fucking ego problem. I don't know. I have to go on LinkedIn. Why do I have to go on LinkedIn? There's some reason I have to go on LinkedIn like once a week. And I scroll because I'm an idiot and I hate myself. And it is always just garbage. There's one guy who's like, you're not getting employed? That's because your resume doesn't look like this. And it's him like, it's like a fucking PowerPoint PowerPoint slides. And he's like, me? I'm different. And I do this. And I'm capturing. And it's like, bro, your fucking shit's not going to get through ATS. You fucking loser. You loser. And then it's always comments on top that have like 900 likes. It's like, thanks. I needed this today. You're not getting employed because you're following this fucking dumbass who doesn't know a thing about ATS. Get the fuck out of here. Gosh, I hate it. It's the worst, fucking most pretentious garbage I've ever seen. Gosh, I hate LinkedIn. Oh, I hate it. It is so bad. Fucking damn it. I don't even want to think about it. I get so angry. Basically, people will debase themselves for corporate, and corporate never even finds out about it because corporate doesn't give a fuck about your LinkedIn simping. Yeah, it's kind of just simping everywhere. Then why use it? Because they ask, what's your LinkedIn profile, your LinkedIn? It's not... It is... The reason LinkedIn is important, and I would say is the only fucking reason, and now this is coming from someone trying to get a job, I'm not an employer, is... your connections, to see who you're connected with and say, oh, look, this person is at this job now. I should ask them for a position. That is what LinkedIn's good for. The social media side of it is cancer. It is so fucking bad. It is awful. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like really required. I rarely see it be asked. But I don't keep my resume, I don't keep my LinkedIn updated for security reasons because people will try and dox me. It's happened already. Fucking Andy, you should flip and sell 3 Toyota vehicles a month for income. What? I have a LinkedIn I've never used and I'm employed. Yeah, it's more useful, I think, for It's really just connections. Everything else on that site is awful. It is terrible for getting a job. It is a job site, so you can find postings on there, but all the postings on there, number one, their search filters are awful. And that I'm saying relative to other search filters, because all search filters are fucking awful. And then it usually leads you to an external site. So how to include your criminal record in your resume. Here's what visiting the Mexico border taught me about search engine optimization. I did recently go through all of my resumes I've ever written, which I think it was like 150 resumes I've written, and I compiled them all into a mega resume, and then that allowed me to create now I just have I have everything I've ever done in one resume that's like professional, and I can just grab stuff and put it in the new resumes. And I found I quadrupled my volunteer section by writing vague shit and remembering things I did. I like the new equation E equals MC squared plus AI from LinkedIn. The what? I do get messages from recruiters who conveniently only message me when I'm not looking for work. I get those when I am looking for work, but they're all bots. So unless you're getting I don't get real recruiters. I know that there's what they do is when you send references, the companies will scrub that information and sell it or use it for their own purposes for recruiters and shit, which sucks, but that's how it is. It's impossible. I'm sure you can find my phone number somewhere online, and it's just that's the way it is now, unless I just literally tell no one. That's called Arc of Might. That's the Dragon's Dogma. Oh, the Dragon's Dogma one shot. I thought when I was looking up, I saw some other people doing one shot videos for other games. It's not. I think it is one shot runs are fun to research in the beginning, and then it just becomes usually utter hell when you hit walls. Elon Hakta Tua coin. I don't get that joke. I don't know what you're saying. Someone on LinkedIn took Einstein's equation and added AI to it. Mig, that doesn't make sense. What does that mean though? Mig, fuck off. Forget one shot challenge. Do we have maximum shot challenge? You just gotta find whatever does 1 damage or less. I don't know if FromSoft games have partial damage. I don't think they do. Wait, so I can have references for important people and data brokers will just think that's legit? Well, no. Well, maybe the data brokers will. But, I mean, I've had my references. I once had... There was a job I really wanted, but I sent them my references and they said, sorry, you piece of shit. We use a third-party service to go through references. I'm like... All right. And so I went through the third-party service. Third-party service doesn't work. And then I emailed the company and I said, hey, the third-party service doesn't work, but I got your minimum requirements in that it says that you asked for through the partially working service. And they said, oh, we lied. The requirements are higher. Couldn't get the job. Because they wouldn't accept my fucking... Oh. You have to call 5 people? 5 people? I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. 5 people. And you should check the bulletin board in the middle of town. I go into I am a surgeon so often now. I think about that so often. Moved to New England to get employed. I saw a job I could probably get in San Diego. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go to San Diego. The job looks really good, but I'm like, I can't, not again. I can't go back. This is the Challenger Andy content I've been missing. Yeah, if only I was able to get out more and do stuff and have stuff to talk about, but instead I'm always working on doing stupid shit. I got distracted. I was talking about all the shit I have to do. I didn't even get through the list of things I'm doing. But the whole thing I was saying is I learned that I need to start cutting stuff out, which one of them is going to be one of the stream days, but I want to finish a series first. I'm really wondering if I should switch games. So if I have 2 stream days, that one of them is always the challenge run and the other day switches between 2 games, because I really like, for some reason, having 3 games to stream, just like, it just, something in me wants that so bad. But I don't know if that's what everyone else would want. But it's just like, 3 options seems like just so good, but I can't do it all in 1 week. You're alive? Yes, I am alive. I did not burn. Thankfully, none of my stuff did. Have you tried just not wanting that? I wish. I've tried not wanting a lot of stuff. Ever gonna do Minecraft again? I do. Let's just not even talk about it. Probably not. There is a video I can make on Minecraft of my second run I did. It's like halfway edited and then I got bored. I need to finish editing it. Star Sector and Mountain Blade pretty easily. I don't think I know those games too much. 2 weeks for each update on a game sounds rough. Yeah, that was my concern, yeah. Hi Andy, great to have you back. Great stuff with the one-shot challenge. Hopefully no one cheated on your wife while you were away. No, no one cheated on my wife. But you gotta... Nami, what do you mean? You can pretend to be a local with your San Diego hat? I do wear that hat a lot. That is a cheap $10 hat I bought off the pier. Mountain Blade is a ton of fun, but it's don't know if it's a great stream blade. I think I know what that is. Wait, Andy, become a Terraria streamer? No. I would have streamed Terraria challenge runs, but they have all been done. Like, the challenge run community in Terraria, at least when I checked 2 years ago, I had like done everything I could think of. I do want to beat Terraria on Master Mode because I've never, or whatever the highest difficulty is, because I never did that, but tried to beat it with my best friend, and then that best friend... Let's just say we're not talking anymore because he did not want to see me alive anymore. And the second one second time I tried to beat it with my girlfriend, then we broke up. Third time, tried to beat it with another girlfriend, then we broke up. So now I've given up. Terraria is a huge commitment. I want to play it with someone though. Stream chain together. I think Panda wanted to do that. Or some of my friends wanted to do that. I'd be up for that. Do you like FPS games? Prey is going to be on the next donation poll. Cyberpunk, I think, is too gross for me. I'll probably play it eventually, but I probably won't stream it. Dishonored has also been suggested, but it won't be in the next stream poll. Prey will be in the next chat selected poll. I don't know how many of those chat selected streams I still owe you guys, but I gotta look because I still owe you. That's the only reason I do it. Otherwise, I'll just play my own fucking games I want to play. Usually. So Terraria just ruined all your relationships? No, because there's more. The 2006 game, I think the guy that really wanted me to play Prey said I should play the new one. The 2017 one, I think. I think that one. I'm not as good at FPS games as I used to be, as you can see from my Resident Evil 8 run. But I did play Halo, and I was right. Halo is way easier to shoot because the lines of their heads, the movement moves like this, you know? It's like pretty straight. Where in like Resident Evil, it's like fucking this. Because Panda hasn't beaten some of the Halos, so we got our group together and we only had one play session. But I got the most points. But I was like, oh, I'm not as like bad as I thought. So Cyberpunk does a great job depicting California. I live there and I'm from there. So, or I shouldn't say I'm from there. I was born there. I'm not really from there. I don't need Steam library recommendations, really. We got a million of them. We'll save those for the next stream poll after this one. Because I think these ones are going to be locked in. I got to look. I know Prey is one of them. Just play Celeste. I don't think I'm going to be that interested in doing the 2D. Azimuth, it's whatever the newest Prey is. Prey, smooth way to bring getting the most points in the conversation there. I got really competitive. Prey is one. Oh, Deus Ex is another. I want to do that one because I've heard it's really funny. Pikmin is another one. That's my entry. That one I have an interesting tag for it. I'll do Pikmin eventually. The reason I'm going to do that is because I've never beaten it, and it's because I have a phobia that was created by that game specifically. And I'm not, it's a real, like, full-blown phobia. It won't bother me that much in the game, but I can say I got over the thing that caused it. We'll talk about that later. I kind of forgot the other game. I'm not playing Roblox. It's not going to happen. I don't see that ever happening. My brother is a Roblox, what do you call him, developer? He got awards and everything. Like, he's like one of the player devs or something. He used to be. He used to make some pretty good money from it. I don't know too much about it. I've never played it. Also, cool flex on the other one-shot challenge guys. On a more serious note, it's like almost no stats change for level 1 starts. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, like I said in the beginning of the stream, I didn't do that to like one-up anyone, and it is a true tie. My doing SL1 makes no difference. I'm sure Meaty could have done it as well. I just did it because of paranoia, to be different, not to be better, but to be different. Paranoia, and I forgot the third reason. Adventure Quest Worlds. I just looked into that again. Stray. I don't think that's my type of game. I do know about it. That one I don't think is my type of game. I know Panda played it. Let me. It doesn't matter. What was the other game? Do I have it? There's a bunch of games I want to stream, but yeah, there's a lot of horror ones I want to stream. Stray was a video game where you played as a cat. I know which one it is. Yeah, I'm not. Stray is just. It's just not a type of game for me. I'm not into games that are like that. Isn't it like sort of like a puzzle walking simulator? LSD Dream Simulator real? What about Witcher? I played like 2 hours of the third one and hated it. I don't really remember why. I just got really bored. I think I was like impatient. That was my experience, but I only gave it 2 hours. Oh, Liza P. That actually is one of the ones on the poll. That one, I just feel like I'm kind of required to play it. I guess like, I'm not like super enthused for it. Maybe I should take it off the poll. I'm not saying it's a bad game, Panda. I'm just saying I probably wouldn't enjoy it. It's just not a me type of game. Where will the poll be? It will be on streams, but I have to make it. Maybe I shouldn't put Liza P on there. like, it's just another Souls-like, and I've just played so many Souls-likes. I feel like I just don't. I think the reason why I don't want to play it is because I have a feeling it's gonna be an Elden Ring to me, where I'm just gonna be like, I really don't care. I don't care. But I did like the boss, and I thought the boss designs were cool. I don't know. Maybe I should put it on. I am more excited to play like something totally different. Nier, the anime is popular right now. I heard that game fucking blows. Like, I was told that I should not play that game. Like, I was interested in it, and there were people in chat who were like, don't play it, it's fucking awful. I played Automata, and I'll play the sequel to that once it's not $60 fucking dollars. I really did not like Automata, because I thought the gameplay was fun for a while, especially the way I played it, but the story was so extremely nihilistic and depressing that I don't have a good view of the game. Even if the final true ending was happy, it didn't matter. It hurt me too much. Dwarf Fortress. Oh, I don't know what that game is. That sounds familiar. People want me to stream Deep Rock Galactic, though. I am interested. I gotta get Trevor on that. Although Trevor's super busy. Oh, Demon Souls is another one on the list. I have not done Demon Souls. Who told you Nier was bad? I can't remember, but there were people very strongly saying Nier is not good. And Drakengard is not good. Trevor is hard. I have not played with Trevor in a long time. I do have streaming. I have 4 streaming buds that could do it, but... I mean, I'm interested in playing Nier, but I might not stream it. I enjoy Replicant Remake, but I'm only a few hours in. Oh, that's right. The one that's like 1.274, that's a remake? Or am I thinking of something else? Jedi Fallen Order? I do own that. I haven't played it. That is another one I could put on. While playing a Mario game like Odyssey, I wouldn't play Odyssey because I've beaten it before. I always say this, but Odyssey and Breath of the Wild are the games that I most want to challenge run that I can't because Small Ant has done all of them and Point Crow, which is really sad. Was any Dragon Dogma played today? I moved around, I think 20 feet. I also wouldn't play Odyssey on stream because I've beaten almost all of it. I never beat that final fucking level because I didn't own it. It was my roommates. And I never beat the final level. I tried many times. I would say Hollow Knight, but I know the answer. Yeah, I want to try streaming Galaxy. I mean, like I said, I own it. But... I don't know if I want to deal with... I have to put a bunch of cables in to hook it up to my computer. But maybe that's what I have to do. Because that stream did not go well when I emulated it. I could do Odyssey. Or not Odyssey. Galaxy. Warspy King told me that... there's no challenge runs that can really be done on it, though. Because the movement sucks. And I was sad. Stream, dumpster dive stream. I keep thinking about want to do that, but I don't think I'm a streamer that can do that, unfortunately. I keep thinking that, oh, this would be fun, but I don't think I could do a good job streaming, unfortunately. I think I just get pissed off. You don't have to use a Wii remote? Titanfall? I don't see that happening. All Moonlight Butter... Neko! Learn how to mod and fix it. And then you can do it. But you have to fix it. I have other... if I'm going to mod again, I have other runs I would rather prioritize after that. Would you ever play a VR game? I do have VR in this room. But probably not. My brother gave me his VR. I haven't used it, and I don't really have the room to stream for it. And honestly, I'm so sexy hot that I don't think you could handle it. Mass Effect, I didn't like Mass Effect. The first game I thought was like, and then the second one I didn't enjoy. I didn't finish it because I got so bored. Monster Hunter, it's a hecka. Look, guys, look, it's the hecka alt account. There it is. Maybe one day, but not soon. The first time I played Monster Hunter, I fucking quit the game in rage because couldn't even play the game because it was only fucking paragraphs of tutorials. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, I'd have to buy a Switch for that. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. Divinity Original Sin, Baldur's Gate 3, I don't think I would like that, even though everyone's like, Andy, you gotta. Divinity Original Sin is really sad because it's one of Trevor's favorite games. I spent $60 fucking dollars, and we played it together for like 3 hours, and I could not get into it at all. Like, at all. Just was not interested. Just play Darkwood again. That video might... It's up in the schedule. I don't think Darkwood is that good. I probably should have streamed my first time, or my first time beating it. I fucking like injured myself during the challenge run. If you didn't enjoy Divinity, you probably wouldn't enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. Aren't they completely like different game styles though? I remember Divinity being like a top-down, like kind of turn-based thing. Fallout streams, I don't like Fallout. I beat Vegas and I didn't enjoy it. And I think I tried to play 4. I think I played 3 too. I tried to play 4 and the crafting system intimidated me and I quit. I am not good at games like Skyrim. I am not, after watching some people stream that I really enjoy, I am not a person that can stream those games because I can't get into those games as much as other people. I wish I could, I'm just not. And then I also don't really enjoy them. Skyrim was good the first time I played it, and I played it again, but I just can't get in. I can't invest as much as people who are good at streaming those. Factorio. There's a bunch of people that recommend that too. Destiny 2, I hear good things about it, and then I talk to people who play it, and they're like, "Don't fucking play it. It sucks." But I'm like, "But some of the stuff sounds cool." Grayspawn. Yeah, Noctis's stuff. Dude, I don't like Elden Ring. Fuck, I can't. Final Fantasy games, nope, don't like them. However, I will say I have in a playlist. It took me like 6 hours. I put every single Final Fantasy officially released album, music, orchestra, all in one playlist, and I will listen to it. I was listening to the pixel remasters of some of the games, and oh boy, are they good. The music is really good, at least from what I've heard. Some of them are like super good, but no, I can't do turn-based games like that. That I was surprised I liked Fire Emblem. Oh, the Final Fantasy VII remake though, I'm going to play it. I don't think I will stream it. For me, it was like just barely. I like enjoyed it, but I didn't like super like it. And I don't know if I'll enjoy playing this the next one. But I think the reason I like the remake is because I thought the combat system was super interesting. Dark Souls 2, oh hell yeah. Bloodborne cart stream, fuck! I forgot I have to do that. Shit! Verlet Swing, I don't know that one. Lightning Returns. I will not play any Final Fantasy game that is turn-based. I might play the ones that are not, but I don't think there's many of them. Yeah, I need to play Bloodborne cart. What about God of War? God of War. I do need to play Ragnarok. I feel like I heard it's not as good as the first one in the reboot. I really like the reboot one. I did try and play the first God of War, and I didn't get into it, but it also could have been because I used like PS4's Game Pass or whatever, and it was like struggling. Gear of War, I didn't enjoy it. I beat like 2 of them, and I remember nothing about them except that I didn't like them. Play Final Fantasy 14 with you? Maybe. I've just played so many turn-based games that I can't get into them anymore. Like the sort of like Final Fantasy Pokemon games, can't do them. Nami, I just haven't heard much about Ragnarok, and I feel like whenever I don't hear much, it's not that good. Revenant from Ashes 2? There's a sequel? Oh, was the sequel to System Shock good? Okay. I played the first Revenant of Ashes, and I didn't like it, but I don't know if I gave it enough of a chance. Pokemon Conquest is Fire Emblem with Pokemon. I beat that game, but I didn't like it that much. Binding of Isaac. No, I don't really want to. I liked the game when I played it, but nah. Chandy WoW stream when? That is something we can do, I guess. I am interested in System Shock. You heard Ragnarok was not as good? I'm not saying that I heard it was bad. I just didn't hear as much stuff. I really liked the first one. The first, whatever. RuneScape 3. Stream Souls PvP? I don't know if people enjoy that. I'm not that good at PvP. Gungeon? I didn't like that game. I forgot why. I think I didn't like the actual gameplay. I just didn't enjoy it. I played that for like 12 hours maybe. Dead Cells. I think I have that on my list. I have like a million games I want to play. What about making a poll on what you want to play and you play the top pick? That's basically what's going to happen. But I have to beat Library and Dogma, really, before I can do that. I think Dogma is almost over. I think, from what I read, I think it's almost over. I don't know why people are telling me I have a lot left. Library scares me because it looks like I'm not even halfway fucking done. The Surge. Beat the Surge. I thought it was good. Surge 2. Maybe I was having a bad day, but I hated it with a passion. Like, I remember playing an hour and 45 minutes, and I fucking hated it. Maybe I just had a bad day. Because I thought the first game was good. And what's that song? The song you always hear? See, I haven't heard that song in like 4 fucking years. I can still remember it. The song is good, but you hear it too much to really like it. I looked into more of that guy's songs and I didn't like it. I was sad. Depends if you want to beat the final boss twice. Okay, I know that he has a second form, but why would that take so much longer? Jack and Daxter? I don't know. Andy hates Metroidvanias, allegedly. I am not against beating the first Metroid and whatever Castlevania I should play, but yes, I'm not a fan of Metroidvanias. Lies of Penguin. I do want to play Lies of P. I think I just want to play other games more. Ghost Runner. I think that's on my list. Is that a good game? Control. I did not like Control. I really want to like Control, but I did not like Control. It was not fun. And the redacted shit is stupid. That's what I realized. They should just not do the redacted shit. The coolest part of Control is that massive fucking room you can fly around in, but they should have done more with it. Didn't like it. Fuck. I wanted to like it so bad. Max Payne? I should play a Kirby game. I don't know which one to play or how to play it. I could play Star Allies and fucking try and beat the damn boss rush I never beat. Damn it, it's so hard. I really do have to play a Kirby game. I told Sample, if he ever does it, I was like, please, if you do Amazing Mirror, which is my favorite Kirby game, I'm like, dude, I'll let me hop in. Let me parsec in and I'll play with you. I love Amazing Mirror. I've beaten it like 10 times. Forbidden Land was really damn good. I heard it was all right, but it was too easy and extremely short. Evidenced by the fact that Sample, that's the reason I didn't buy it, because Sample challenged run it the next fucking day. Damn! Fuck! Star Allies would be so easy. Fuck off! It is not easy. The boss rush on like super hot fire mode is so fucking hard. I beat it normally, and then they released a patch with the new one. Then I beat that after struggling for a week. Then they released another one, and that was so hard and I couldn't beat it because then I lost access to the Switch. I do need to play Doom. I tried playing it before, and I think I wasn't in the right headspace for it. I think I played the 2016? I wasn't playing the game how it was supposed to be played. I think was my problem. Superstar Ultra I wouldn't play because I've beaten it before. Another Metal Gear Solid game. I've thought about doing a Phantom Pain. I don't like stealth games though. Phantom Pain was alright, but I don't like stealth games. The reason I don't like stealth games is because I don't like doing this entire perfect sequence of events that takes me a long time to figure out and execute, and then like I make one wrong step and it's like, do the whole thing again, motherfucker. I don't like that. I could also do Zelda games. You've already declined to play Mega Man games. I would not. Again, it's one of those games that I feel like I have to play. Just like Metroid and Castlevania, I would not be opposed to playing a Mega Man game. There's also more Zelda games I have to play. I kind of want to do Skyward Sword, but it doesn't seem that good. Like, I'll play it, but it doesn't seem that good. Plus I'd have to get my fucking Wiimote. Oh, I'd have to buy. I should buy the game. I should actually just buy the. Wait, is it on Switch? If it's on Switch, maybe I shouldn't. Otherwise, I'll have to get my Wii out. Best Zelda. Please do it on a Switch. Okay, I'll do that then. Yu-Gi-Oh games. I don't think that's happening. Phantom Pain is a stealth game if you aren't pog as fuck. I mean, I did play it as a stealth game. All right, Panda. Then I have to get a Switch. I guess I should. I've returned. I got one for Christmas, and then I returned it because I thought they were going to release a new one, and then they didn't. So I should probably get a Switch. I think it'd be worth my money now. There's enough games. Still got to play Bayonetta 2 and 3. So I really like the first gameplay. I don't like the story or anything. Yeah, Panda, I remember you had a bunch of issues, but weren't you emulating it? I was talking about actually using my Switch, or my Wii. Asteroid, I think I would just get a new Switch. I don't know if I want to get used hardware for a console. Yeah. Okay, I think I've talked a lot. I'm sure that's it. It was nice to come back, and thanks for everyone for being here. Make sure you check out Backlog's one-shot challenge, because I'm in it, if you haven't seen it. He did a really great job. Set aside an hour to watch it. He really did a great job. I'm very impressed. But he didn't talk about all the stuff I did, so I was nervous. I was like, oh, maybe my video won't be great. Oh, it's going to be good. There is so much shit he didn't... I was surprised he didn't talk about a lot of it. But I think I'm going to go for the night. Sorry about the issues with the stream. I've never had those issues before. So if the VOD isn't up, I guess I'll have to upload it, which means there won't be any chat. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But thanks all for hanging out. And see you on Thursday for Library, Friday for Dragon's Dogma, or Monday, hopefully for the new challenge run. I'm really nervous about it. If I don't get it by then, or I feel uncomfortable, then it'll be Dogma again on Monday. So I will see you all later, and have a great, great day. Bye. Ooh. He does still know the stream is going? Fuck, it's still going? Damn! I was looking at my hair and I'm like, damn, my hair sucks. Fuck! You know what I was just thinking about too? I was just thinking about the fucking stupid ass fucking thing that Neko sent me where it's about the stream the VTuber anime. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Ah, fuck. No, did that look awful? Doesn't it look fucking awful? It looks so bad, dude. The long hair makes it look worse. Jeez. I've never made that mistake before. I stopped recording instead of stopping the stream, which means you guys here are the only ones that will ever. Oh no, I'll be on the VOD. Bro needs hair gel. I don't. So it looks. Fuck. It looks. I look like a more receding version of edgy Spider-Man. No. There's like something that happened where it like curtains and it goes up and it curtains and it looks decent, I think, but I don't know how to do it yet. That's funny. You got to see me go, ha, because it is so hot in here. Yeah, hopefully I didn't do anything embarrassing. I was thinking about how I gotta work and do trumpeting. Okay. Wow, I've never done that before. No, that was not intentional, actually. I was actually text or messaging Asteroid because it's not on Crunchyroll. Andy, look at memes. Can we have a toot then? No, my trumpet isn't near me. It's in another room. What oh, memes?
All my fellas. All my fellas.
Andy, I warned you this would happen. Streamers will pretend to stay live by accident. Okay. Since this just happened, there is Neko. Man, I look weird with my fucking ears out. So Neko sent me this anime where it's about a VTuber who, like, oh, this is as cringe as it sounds. And I happened to watch, I don't know why I'm blurry. So I happened to watch like 5 minutes of it the other day to see how bad it was. I will say, Neko, I think it's called backculling when they spun her 3D avatar and it did that weird thing. I did laugh at that. But it's like, she's a VTuber, she forgets to turn her stream off, then she starts just drinking and says all of this horrendous sexual shit. And then I just skip to random points in the series to see what happened. And it's like the most awful shit I've seen. So, nope, not watching that one. But yeah. All right. Now I can go. That is weird. I've never done that. It might be because of all the shit that happened and I got confused. All right, this time I'm going for real. Bye.